throw the bag over here so it's not on my camera.
This is the Riot Squadcast, a supporter-driven show dedicated to LA Galaxy news, information, and opinions. Here's your hosts, Ed Rodriguez and Chris Zero Cool Tucker.
Welcome to the Riot Squadcast. My name is Ed Rodriguez, and we got a ton of love in this room today. I'm always joined by your main man, my main man, your best friend, my best friend, Chris Zero Cool Tucker. How's it going, buddy?
It's fantastic. Everything's great. And
Everything is awesome.
Everything is it's a beautiful week. It's a lovely week.
That sarcasm is
It's like objectively the worst week of my life. But other than that, like it's been
well, you're
we're
here.
1 week closer.
You're here in a safe space, Chris.
This is the happy place. This is where I get to joke with my friends and talk about the galaxy. Everything's easy. I'm so happy to be here.
And then, of course, we're always joined by producer Ben. Producer Ben, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I know there was a little snafu with like mics right before we started,
Like,
but
right before we started.
hey, got it worked, and that's all that matters, right?
It's up. We're working. People can see us. I'm guessing. I don't know.
I'm hoping
Anyone? You guys logged into the live chat?
that we're on the. I'm on the live chat right now.
And
with
you can see us.
Yeah, I can see us.
All right, cool. We're good.
Yeah, we're good to go. Ben, you did a great job today, Ben. Thumbs up for you,
Hey,
sir.
man.
Pulling that shit together.
I'm not one to compliment you usually, but today,
I know. You're
Good
all right,
job.
man.
good job. And then also joining us in the studio today, the one, the only, the Capo Supremo, El Presidente, the great leader, our great leader, Andrew Samoa. You might want to turn down your mic though, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
I can barely hear
You're
him, but
Yeah.
hopefully everyone else can.
Not Andrew, it's Mobob.
There you go.
I'm just the guy.
There you go. How's it going, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much, man. How you
Got
doing?
the wrong guy. I'm Samoa Bob.
At Samoa
I'm
Bob.
just a guy on Twitter.
At Samoa
I don't
Bob.
have any other accolades.
No.
Like that.
Not our
I
great.
only have a social
I
media
just have one
presence.
social media presence.
No, our great leader. Your great leader.
Nice
whatever.
to see you, sir.
What's going on, guys?
Nothing much, man. How you
always,
doing?
always nice to have you in here. I miss you. I miss you when you're not here.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
But this is the holy trinity of the Riot Squadcast.
Oh, beautiful.
Sorry,
So
Ben.
you get to be Return of the Jedi, Andrew. And
Yeah,
that's
that's
and that's
right.
your movie.
That's right. It's
Tonight
the best
is
one.
your night, sir.
It's the best one.
So what's been going on, fellas? I mean,
Nothing. I don't know. School started.
I know.
Chris
That's-
is tired.
Oh, you have no idea.
He's
Yeah.
drinking. He's drinking his coffee. Right
He
now.
came in. Chris came in here with, first of all, smoking. Like, of course, it's Chris, right?
How dare you?
Chugging a monster,
Yeah.
and then also chugging down a coffee.
Yeah. Well, the coffee was here when I got here. Ben.
But you like adamant, like you were like, what's her name in Devil's Wear Prada? Like, I need coffee now.
I've never seen them. I have no idea what you're referencing.
What's her name? You know what I'm talking about it, right? Right, Andrew?
No idea who you're talking about.
Olivia Newton-John. Is that right? I don't know. I've
What
never seen
decade
the
are
movie. 80s,
Yeah.
usually. Well, no, that's the girl. She's Catwoman. Catwoman's in that, right?
The other
Halle
one.
Berry?
No, the other Catwoman. White girl
Am I the only one who
Catwoman.
thinks of Halle Berry when I hear Catwoman?
First,
Am
yeah.
I the only person?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you probably her.
Nicole
You and Halle
Kidman? You're
Berry.
talking about Nicole Kidman?
No, I go, who's the one I think? Michelle Pfeiffer is Catwoman.
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer is
Yeah,
Catwoman.
that's Catwoman. Fucking Batman Returns.
Eartha Kitt, man.
You can go way back. Anyway.
What's going on, man? I mean, anything going on the weekend? Nothing.
Last weekend? Not for me. Not that I can talk about.
Just a lot of school.
Yeah.
Well, your school's never ending for you.
No, it's not. It genuinely never ends.
Yeah.
Winter ended. I got an A and a B.
There you go.
Fucking doing very well. And pat on the back there. And,
Well deserved.
Literally, like I was off for one day, and the next day my spring semester started, and that's 5 classes. So it's like fucking wheel of time, man. It just keeps going. It just keeps on happening.
Keeps on rolling, dude.
Keeps on happening, and at some point it'll stop happening, and it'll be great.
Like really soon too. Sooner than you think.
No, I know exactly how long away it is, but hopefully it'll be here soon. It'll be all over so very soon.
I mean, it's gonna be over pretty quickly, man. You got like after this one more semester.
one more like really big semester. Yeah, I'm still going to summer this summer, and then I think I'm going to winter. So I might be straight through till like February, which is it's sad because we're in February right now.
Yeah.
So we're talking about a whole separate February and the year in between that. But and then once I arrive at that February, then I would be done. So I just have to hang on for
Hey, man.
a few more months, and then I'll be okay.
Let me Mr. Rogers
What's
you
a
right
year,
now.
bro?
You got it, man.
What's a year?
You got it, man. You got it.
Oh, Anne Hathaway.
I don't
is the,
know.
That's super. Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of the.
It was bugging me.
Yeah.
Didn't she play Catwoman? Anne
Yes.
Hathaway. Yeah.
Was that the question though?
No, it wasn't.
I don't think that
That's
was the
fine.
question.
Who was the Catwoman girl you were talking about?
Well, we were talking about Catwoman.
Yeah,
'cause
when you were
she's in
talking
the
about Catwoman.
She's in that
Prada
movie.
right?
Yeah, she's in the
Yeah.
Devil Wears Prada movie.
But why did you just look up the name of the woman in Devil Wears Prada?
Because
It's so fucking weird.
I didn't know that we were talking about.
I couldn't think of the
Devil Wears
movie that you were talking. The Devil Wears Prada. I knew Catwoman was on my mind. I was trying to think of that.
Hey man, I understand that.
Whatever.
Prada.
Andrew, what you been up to,
Riveting
man?
Stuff. I've been drunk a lot lately.
Oh, good.
No, that's not true. I don't drink. Yeah,
You're drinking right
the
now.
Lars First Friday. Yeah, this is not. I mean, it's not alcohol. This is just beer. It doesn't count.
Very
the Lars
Russian of
First
you.
Friday on Friday. On Saturday, went to V Block, very hungover. On Sunday, I don't think I did anything on Sunday. And then yesterday, I had a like office holiday party, and I was feeling
A holiday party in February?
kind of they just did it late, but it's the holidays. I guess.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm in like all the way to Valentine's Day.
You're like, well,
We're extending Christmas.
isn't
the
it like
other
President's
way.
Day like next week or something?
Yeah.
We start Christmas in like
That's a
September
holiday.
every year, and now we're gonna end it in like February. Christmas is just gonna be like 8 months out of the year.
It's what it feels like anyway.
I'm with you on that.
For every atheist, that's exactly what.
Aren't you
Christmas
so
feels
glad you don't work at like retail anymore, though?
Thank the
like.
Lord.
I do. It's terrible.
Is it considered resale?
Oh yeah. And it's awful. But one day, very soon, I won't. It's okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, Christmas is too fucking big. It's awful.
Benjamin, let's hit that large jingle, sir.
Before we do that,
Oh, okay.
Oh hey. Oh.
just want to let you know, Ed, tell me I did a good job. All that
Yeah.
totally fucked everything up. Just so you know.
What happened?
Until about 30 seconds ago, we weren't recording.
Oh, good. Cool.
But
You can pull the audio from the
I
YouTube.
pulled the audio from the YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
I'm just gonna have some work to do tonight. All right.
Mars News. This is Mars News. It's not real news. This is just Mars News about stuff and things we want to talk about. Mars News. This is Mars News.
Lars news. I guess I'll just jump in.
Hey, man, just take it.
Yeah, right.
Take the wheel, baby.
So memberships for this year are live. You can go on lariotsquad.org, and I'm pretty sure it's /138SC. But just go to lariotsquad.org, and then in the top right, it should say join 138SC. So that's live. You can go do that. It's $25. It'll get you access to like exclusive game tickets. So for like our big games, you'll have to have a membership to buy for certain games from our website. You also get into the away lottery for LAFC or for any other big game that we would have, maybe LAFC twice. We'll see. Last year, people got 2 LAFC tickets for joining 138FC. Some people, I mean, not everyone got tickets, but and there'll also be exclusive merch. I don't have the gift just yet. I'll let you guys know what the gift is soon-ish. We have an idea, but I'm not going to say it yet. And I'm pretty sure that covered everything. It helps us. So the membership goes to our charity, our 501c7 or C3. I'm pretty sure we're 501c3 now. And it helps fund the stuff that we do. So
Okay.
that's fun. There's a new website. Check it out. Oso did it, so go check it out, and it's really nice. I like it a lot.
What's the cost of the membership?
$25.
$25, same as last year.
Yeah. What
And-
else we got?
Thomas is asking, what about last year's gift?
Yeah, that's being mailed. I'm sorry. I don't have a sufficient answer or explanation. But that is being mailed. It will be hopefully before the end of the month you'll have it.
It's getting taken care of. Though.
Yeah, it is. It is.
The check is in the mail.
We've had a lot of irons in the fire in the off season that we have there's really no excuse that we have to not have shipped it at this.
Thomas
point,
also says that you are the gift.
but- Oh, I appreciate that. Isn't that what some people call AIDS? The gift.
We're just gonna keep on. We're gonna move on from that.
I'm pretty sure that's like a thing.
No,
Alright.
no,
No, we're not.
No.
We're not
No, are we?
investigating
No.
it
Okay.
further.
nope,
Um,
nope.
What else do we have? Yeah, I'd like to say thank you to the Hawk Bar for our first Friday, last Friday. We had a good time. There's a lot of people there. I'm fairly certain there was more people there than the holiday party.
Wow.
So that's a big deal.
I wanted to make it out. It just didn't work out for me.
Yeah, I get it. It's all good. We had some Long Beach people there last time. No, none of the Long Beach people came. Fuckers.
I mean,
Lazy.
if there's an official event, they're not gonna go.
But yeah, the Long Beach people showed up for this one, so that's good.
Oh, there you go, man.
What else do we got?
So how was it? Like, what was just hang out? Like
It was the
everyone.
vibe.
Yeah,
It was the vibe.
just go to a bar and drink. That's kind of what we did, Yeah, just that's kind of the whole deal. Is that we've always needed to fill a void of events that are not soccer games for us to hang out and do
Mhm.
stuff with.
Now, did you or did you not black out this time?
I did not black out. No, I did not.
Okay.
I actually drove after.
That was probably a bad idea.
But no, I didn't. I mean, I didn't drink any shots. I just had
Incriminating
beer.
it.
I just had beer. You can't. I was not drunk.
You can't get DUIs on
I
beer.
was not drunk. I drank very little.
This is a horrible argument you're making.
I was there from 6:30 to the close of the bar, but
Okay.
but I was not drunk. I
Okay.
swear I was good. We're all gravy. I drove home drunk people, but it's all good. What else? What else do we have? Something else I'm thinking of.
What about
Yeah,
the V Block? How was the grand opening of that?
That was cool. It was a cool event. I wish I'd stayed, but I was hungover and I had to work. So, but yeah, I left when the training started. But there was a lot of people there.
There was
Yeah.
10 people.
Yeah, it was a good time. I stayed a little bit for the training, saw ACB and V Block and Galaxy Outlaws, Ghosts, Galaxians. I'm forgetting.
Looked like a good party.
Yeah, I saw them all do their thing. It was cool. It was a cool event.
I got to
Good
see
little
some of the,
opening for the
Yeah.
for the supporter stands.
yeah. I got to see some of the training footage because I couldn't make it out either, and it was good. And Sua looks good. Katai looks good.
Liverpool legend. I
I
haven't
mean,
seen it yet. I haven't seen anyone post it yet.
It's coming.
It's coming. It
It's
has
coming.
to, right?
When he scores his first fucking
I'm
banger.
surprised it hasn't happened yet.
Well, I mean, I think when the rumor started, it was like, oh, former Liverpool player.
It's always like
Right.
Here's
but
the one
I'm waiting
Premier
for
League
them
they
I'm waiting
they
for them to
played
call
at.
him a legend.
I don't think that's
Which
gonna
he's really
happen.
not.
He's not English. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, yeah.
All the English people are legends.
At least we'll give him credit. They got to be Great British, like from Great Britain.
He'd be one of the home
Gotta be
nations,
Great British.
Yeah, got to be one of those Great British, not one of those okay British.
not an average British.
Yeah, you got to be a
British
Great
or
British,
nothing.
like our good friend James Powell.
He's a great British
He's
person.
Great British.
Probably the greatest.
He's like a
British
shout out
person.
like every week, which is cool. That's all I'm saying,
Good-
actually.
good fucking human being, man.
How many people get shouted out that often? Especially Tottenham fans.
It's usually you, Gilbert, and that's it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Shout out Gilbert.
Shout out
We
Gilbert.
miss you, Gilbert.
He doesn't listen no more, though. I don't think.
No, he doesn't listen.
I don't think so.
That's cold blooded.
We should give out his Twitter and
Hey,
have
But, you know-
that's cool because we don't miss him either.
Oh well.
Dang, come in with that.
Ben
fire.
sounds slighted. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
know.
The
Well, because Ben doesn't want to be the one who gets shit on all the time, so he wants Gilbert to
It's
come
easier
in.
when Gilbert's here.
Exactly.
Meat shielding him.
Any ideas of what's going to be the next first Friday?
Not yet. The Galaxy wanted to work with us, so we might do like a huge season kickoff party.
Okay.
But we'll see. They've kind of I don't know. They haven't talked to me in a little while. I'm gonna throw some shade out there.
Because I'm assuming the first Friday for
Malta
March,
hasn't gotten back to me about it. So
the first Friday of March is going to be before
Out here
the
globetrotting
home opener,
and
right?
shit.
Before the home opener.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But yeah, that just keep in your calendar if you want to come to these. It's every first Friday.
There you go.
Nice and easy.
All right. Anything else? Anything else going on with Lars?
No, I think that's it.
Any tifo paintings going on? Nothing yet.
We might be painting for the home opener after the second preseason game on the 22nd.
Okay.
But we'll let you know. We'll see what's going on first. We got to get approval first.
Check the socials.
Yeah, check the socials.
They'll be out there.
Yeah.
All the Twitters, your
Yeah,
Facebooks.
so we got all the socials.
All that shit's back.
We got all the socials squared away. We had lost some passwords, and we got all that figured out. So, yeah, our socials will be more active. I am personally on the Twitter sometimes.
I like it. I've seen a little more interaction.
So yeah, I'm not like fully involved yet, but I will be fully involved. I'm ready to like talk shit behind a Riot Squad name.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I know Chris has done it for like
harass
13
Sounders
years
fans.
now.
Yeah.
Those were
I
the
remember
days.
when Seattle first came into the league, there was like a lot of flame wars with Seattle fans.
Harry's mustache or something like
No,
that.
what was it?
No, it's not.
It was like a French name.
Yeah, and I can't think of the only one I'm thinking.
Something's
of is
mustache.
Latu. The only person I'm thinking of is Latu, but it's not him. It's
It was the one player that came up
Was
with.
the other one? No, because it was.
He came up with them from like the Seattle team
Stash.
from USL.
Levesque Stash.
Levesque,
Roger
yeah.
Levesque Stash.
Levesque, yeah.
Because he was like the only player that came up with them with like the USL team,
That
wasn't
was
he?
my old enemy. Yeah, I miss that guy. Hopefully he's dead.
Nah. Who knows? Who knows?
Coronavirus or something.
Wow.
Too soon?
Did you see the picture? I think someone made like a Photoshop of Zlatan with like one of those face masks,
Yeah.
and then like he was like patting like the back of Corona. I thought that was pretty funny. All right, moving on. Let's talk this preseason game that happened on Monday night. Oh, by the way, you should mention this. If you were listening to this live on Tuesday night here in the beautiful city of Gardena, we are live on youtube.com/Riot Squadcast. That's where the live chat happens. That's where the people are. But you also can find us on facebook.com. You can find us on Twitter. All the live videos. We are on your socials. Like us. Share. If you're in the live chat right now, hit that like, hit that share button, because that'll help us tremendously.
I'm gonna pull up the live chat now.
All right, let's talk the preseason game. And if you were not in LA, well, you didn't get to see it.
Geo-locked out.
But it wasn't.
Tried to make that happen for 4 years, and everybody called me a racist. Now the Galaxy start geo-locking people out, and everyone's happy.
Everyone's happy.
Doesn't make any sense.
It was not the Galaxy's decision to have it just geo-locked in LA.
Yeah.
So get off their asses.
It's an MLS call. It's
It was
a
an
strange
MLS
call, but it's an MLS call.
For what reason? Who knows? Who knows?
Above our pay grade.
Maybe they're like, you know what? We don't want other teams to scout them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Los Angeles and Boston for New England. It's only it's all the preseason games around the league apparently.
That's so strange.
It's just getting geo-locked.
Stadiums?
What do you mean?
Like even that was like a scrimmage. This is gonna be like our preseason game on the 15th.
My understanding from and I could be wrong. I'll try to clarify, but my understanding from what I was told was all the preseason games are getting locked out.
Yeah, that seems real dumb.
It seems really weird. Now the only thing I can imagine is like if that's the case, and I might be wrong. I don't know, but if that's the case, I could imagine MLS. You know, they're going into their last season of their TV deal. They're going to try to boost these numbers as much as they can. You know, you're going to watch Javier Hernandez on TV, then you're going to watch Javier Hernandez in his first game. Everyone's going to watch that game because that's the first chance you get to watch him. Because you didn't get to see him for 20 minutes here. You didn't get to see him in the jersey unless you were local. So as a national broadcast, if you want to see Chicharito line up with the Galaxy, like it has to be that first game. Everyone needs to tune in to watch it. That's the only understanding I could have because it seems like a weird anti-marketing campaign. Where you're the only people choosing to limit who gets to watch your stuff. So that's the only like logical conclusion I could come to.
Yeah, I don't understand it. It's especially, I mean, this Saturday is going to be a doubleheader.
Mm-hmm.
So they only going to play the first game in those two cities. Like even in LA, you won't be able to watch that game.
Just lock it out.
And then they'll come back after that game when the Galaxy play and turn it on.
I love it. More.
It's so strange.
Local TV deals, man. It's a local TV, and it's fucked it all up. But that's why you got, in 2 years, MLS is doing what looks like a big group package.
Yeah.
Big group package effort. So
ESPN Plus?
It sounds like it would be ESPN Plus. I don't know.
But hopefully, even though it's not blacked out in your own city.
Then there would be no way to watch your team on television. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, that seemed like a really stupid call. And it's all MLS. Get off their dick. Don't give them a hard time.
Well, I mean, we saw like Galaxy were getting a bunch of shit. It's like it wasn't that cool.
Yeah, and their message wasn't really clear.
And they specifically said it like, no, it's geo-locked. Yeah. So all you had to do was like.
But it wasn't exactly clear whether it was geo-locked to Los Angeles or against Los Angeles in the way that they originally posted it. And so that's the only reason you would have to go back through and keep clarifying is like your original message was a little confusing. If you have, excuse me, apologies. If you have, there's a whole lot going on over here.
Got the weed coughs, got the beer burps.
Again, Ed, it's been a long week. But if you have to keep going through and clarifying, it means that your original message isn't all that clear. So it all got sorted out. It's all good. Everything's fine.
Sorry, they're going crazy in the chat about
What's wrong?
wrestling right now.
What about it? Let's talk some fucking wrestling.
Hey guys, stop talking about wrestling.
Wrestling Minute. What's going on?
No. We're talking about preseason.
Talk to me about wrestling. What happened?
Chris, you got to see the preseason game as well as I did because I called out of work yesterday.
I was just home. Yeah, I got to watch it. Oh, I got to watch the first half. I didn't get to watch the second half.
Yeah. So what do you think, man? I mean, the first half is, that was the
Everything I
important
needed
half.
to see.
Yeah.
I like Katai a lot. Oh, I like Katai. Like I don't dislike him, but I'm not trying to like him because I'm still, my heart's still to another. But he's good.
Yeah.
He's real good.
Yeah. I mean, you saw like and we saw with in the preseason game, you got to see the one goal, or they showed another goal of the game against, was it Vancouver?
Zubac's.
Pavone shooting from distance, Katai getting on
Gets
rebounds,
saved,
and then with this one, I mean, you see that, I mean, Katai's a baller, dude.
He's gonna be very, very.
He's
very
gonna be
good.
very important.
Be very, very good.
Yeah.
And
I
you
watched
got
the highlights. It was pretty good. That Pavone.
Oh, yeah.
Was orgasmic.
And that's the thing. Like the first touch looks amazing, but if you watch it slowly, like the first touch is a little off, but he corrects it with a second touch while he's still in the air.
Yeah.
It's a little lucky.
I don't think it's lucky.
It's a little lucky.
I think it's lucky.
I saw you say that, and I was like, lucky? Like, how is that lucky?
I don't
Well,
think that's
his
lucky.
first touch, it pushes onto his shin, and then luckily his shin like guides it back into the way. I don't think it was on purpose, but I'm not gonna complain if he gets goals like
to
that.
bring the ball down.
I don't know.
No, it's
what was not on purpose.
where like his first touch, he bounced it basically off his own shin, like it wasn't a clean touch.
I don't know. I think you're tripping.
Well, the first touch is a little off. The first touch is definitely a little off. It's whether he meant the second touch or not. For me, it looks like he is controlling it.
And who am I to doubt the great Pavone?
How dare you?
How dare I?
Who the fuck are you?
I'm just a podcaster who's uninformative, and
Doesn't understand English.
doesn't understand English. Like
Makes up words left,
our
right,
our
center.
podcast is terrible. Apparently, like
Did you see that
Dude,
that Twitter review?
he ain't got no formative. That's
Did
for
you
sure.
Ben,
I ain't no formative.
Did you see this dude on Twitter? I'm gonna try to pull it up really quick. Did you see this guy on Twitter who was talking shit about our episode last week?
No, what do you say, man? Was it legit?
Don't give him any shout outs though. Like don't
mention the name.
don't mention the name.
Okay, I'll leave the name. I mean, go through our timeline, you'll find it. It wasn't that long ago. But this dude was like, you posted the link for, it was like, oh, we're live right now. And he's the first comment under it. He goes, this podcast is terrible, not entertaining or informative, period.
What does he come to us for?
That's a good Yelp review right there.
Yeah.
2.5 stars.
Yeah.
Oh, what a dick. Hey, man, I love
Hey,
you too.
you know what? Thank you for your view
He used
or
to
your
follow us
listen
too. He doesn't follow us anymore.
or your listen or whatever. Thank you for the numbers.
Thanks for your download,
Wait.
buddy.
He used to follow us. He doesn't follow us anymore.
No, he unfollowed
So
us
we must
today.
have done something. So either he's now.
We? Fuck
Okay.
you mean we? You.
Hey man, I'm
Yeah.
not a, it's-
Almost-
No, it's your show.
No, wait.
You
Since
can blame for all of it. It's all you.
It doesn't even make sense.
It's all you.
That
All
doesn't-
of it is you.
How is that
It's all
possible?
on you. It's your fault.
Why?
It's Tucker and friends.
Yeah,
This
dude.
isn't my house.
Yeah.
You got to accept the good and the bad.
Yeah, exactly.
What good am I
You
accepting?
get all the accolades
talk.
and the
Talk.
applause.
I'm gonna say we.
But
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I don't want to be with you.
Hey,
It's
hey,
your
whoa,
fault.
Whoa. Hey,
What do you mean you're with me?
I'm with you.
There's no door open to my side. The door is closed, sir. You deal with your own crazy shit.
All right, fair enough.
Your AIDS talk and your drugs
Fair
and your hookers. Your hookers, Ben. Your hookers.
Hey, that's not my fault. I did not geolock anything.
Can we talk about Zubac?
Zubay.
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 Put
2 goals.
Put respect on my man's
2
name.
games, 2 goals.
Of all the goals you're allowed to know about, Ethan Zubac's leading goal scorer.
Hey.
Of the ones we're allowed to know. Now, look, do we probably know who
Prove-
scored the...
Prove that someone else got a hat trick in the first
Exactly.
game. Prove it.
He got 2 goals.
2 goals?
Yeah, it was 4-1. What was it?
Katai
Pavone got one. Katai got one.
and Zubac.
And Zubac got one.
Prove that he got it. Prove that he's not the leading goal scorer.
Yeah. You could say he's tied, but if you want to say he's tied, let me know who he's tied with.
Show me the video
Where
evidence.
Where the stats at?
Find
Let
me
see 'em.
me one person who works for the Galaxy that'll tell me who scored the other 2. We might know who scored the other 2. We all know who scored the other 2, but you find me somebody who'll say it on the record, and I'll believe you.
You have any info on his work visa thing?
It's supposed to be sometime this week. It should be sometime this week. It's not an issue. Like, it's going to happen.
Do we know what the
holdup is?
Yeah,
I
because
don't know.
Insua had to wait too.
I keep asking, and it's like,
Insua's got held up too for a longer period of time because Insua signed a while ago.
yeah, he was off
and
training,
He didn't get here until like a couple.
but
months ago.
it'll be fine. I don't know that he'll have it in time for this Saturday. I hope he does. But yeah, it's not going to be an issue. It should be sometime this week. And look, if you genuinely believe this guy isn't training with the first team, like, come on, there's something wrong with you.
No, we're not doing that.
We're not.
That's not happening.
He's off to the side by himself.
Yeah.
Show me the pictures.
2 goals against.
Where are the
Vancouver.
pictures at, Doug?
You want to see the? I got the pictures. You want to see the pictures? I can show you the pictures because it definitely happened.
Those don't exist, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, what are you doing, man?
What?
Come on, man.
We're blowing up the spot.
Yeah, dude.
Stitches get stitches, Doug.
Bro, it's Galaxy North Korea. I'm trying to bring democracy and freedom to them.
Who are you?
I'm America.
This is what we call dry snitching, by the way.
Chris is
Where
like,
you're not like actually going out and telling on people, but like you're just talking about telling on people. You're talking about things that people are doing.
he's like a certain somebody. I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody told me.
It's co-snitching, Tuck. It's co-snitching.
Co-snitching. You with me on this, Ben? You co-stitch with me?
I am. I'm with you on it.
I like
You know you're not supposed to be agreeing
I ain't
with Ben,
ducking
right?
anyone.
It's a bad situation if like.
Typically, 9 times out of 10.
So let's talk about that Zubac goal, man. I mean, in between 2 defenders,
Redirection.
rising above, redirecting that ball. Does it give you a little like faith that okay, maybe he can be that backup striker?
No. I'm a big Ethan Zubac fan.
Yeah. Third option.
Yes.
All right.
Solid third option.
Okay, cool.
Solid third option. You know,
Like garbage minutes.
you know,
US
Open
US
Cup.
Open games. Yeah.
Get him in as
Like
a
what's that other tournament we're playing in now? The
Leagues Cup.
Leagues Cup. Yeah.
But like get him in for a late Hernandez sub. You know, get him 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there.
When he's up, like he has like a hat trick already.
Yeah,
Like yeah, throw the kid
needing
in.
a goal. Needing a goal. You know, or it's a week we got 2 weeks. You know, or it's a week we got 2 games. He's not the one I want coming on.
Wouldn't you rather have BJ4? I know he's gone.
Then Ethan.
Yeah,
Uh,
because he could also play wing too.
there's more options, but we need someone who is a forward. Like we need someone who's a out and out forward.
I think that's
I'm
his
on-
natural position.
I'm on board with keeping Bradford Jameson. I'm genuinely sad to see that guy go.
Yeah,
and
me too.
someone who spent so much time in the
He scored some
academy.
bangers in San Antonio too.
And he seemed for a long time to genuinely like being here, and it just seemed like we kept kind of bringing in people over in his position, and he wasn't really getting those opportunities.
Yeah.
And it was like, how long realistically are you going to stay on Galaxy 2, a place that's supposed to be used as a launching platform from the academy? If you don't make it in a couple years, like it's time to move on. I would have liked to have kept him for his versatility, and he does give you a whole lot of options, as well as Ethan. But as far as just as backing up Hernandez, I'd rather have, proper out and out center forward, someone where that's his.
Well, I think
every day.
the problem is we still have depth issues in both forward and the wing
Mhm.
positions. So a guy like BJ would have been.
is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
But I mean, plus I think at times he played in that center attacking mid role too.
Whatever you need.
So it's like he kind of was that utility guy. Like
He was that Rafa Garcia's like, just get me on the field and I'll play soccer.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't. Someone will pass me the ball at some point, and I'll shoot it and try to get a goal.
Plus, we're gonna miss his mom on Twitter.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's like fun though. Like we need players like that that've got some sort of extra.
I forget what her and I were arguing about. She was like
Oh, 'cause
I think you called him injury
prone. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
Which
then
he-
you us't call him like he's like he was a forward or you misplaced him in like a
And she's
position
like,
or
they
something.
misplaced him. I was like, okay, that hasn't changed anything he's ever done.
But she was his momager.
Yeah, she's like his
Oh,
mom and his
really?
man.
Yeah.
So like people
Oh.
dogging him out online is
Maybe
like,
Quincy Amarikwa should get a momager so he can stop posting him being photoshopped on other teams' jerseys. It's so thirsty.
Hey man,
yeah,
hey,
man, you gotta get those signing bonuses.
Yeah,
you gotta put it out there, right?
I guess if you don't have a manager or an agent or something like that,
You got put it out in the
Yeah.
universe, and if it
you're,
happens,
you're struggling to get on.
what are those
San
called?
Jose.
Vision boards.
I guess so. Yeah.
Hey, you gotta make a vision board. You're like, hey, I want to play for some team.
Somebody said I'm right in the group in the live chat, and I don't know why, and I really want to know why.
Right about what?
I don't know. They didn't say, but I'm like,
It
I
really
want to
doesn't
know.
matter, Chris.
I want to know what I'm right about.
It's not important.
Who agrees?
It's
with me
usually
about-
everything, so it's
Yeah.
fine, Chris. We'll move on.
Sir, I know. I just wanted to hear. I want to hear you say it. I was wrong.
Let's talk. Did you see the third goal or the goal given up against us on?
That we got scored on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rolf Felcher is not good at
Oh, my
He's
goodness,
the new
dude.
Shelvick. He's gonna be the new Shelvick. He's gonna
Araujo's gonna win that job very
be in
quickly.
like week 3.
Yeah.
He's the new old Shelvick.
He got-
He's been Shelvick.
And as soon as I saw he got moved to the left back, it was like, oh god, it's gonna get worse. I thought we were gonna lose. I was certain we were gonna lose as soon as he got moved over. Ooh. It's just preseason. I keep telling myself it's just preseason. I know.
Yeah, that happened a lot during
I did
the regular
it with
season.
I
So,
used to be like, that's just preseason. It's fine. Just preseason. It's fine. He's just not. He seems like he's a really nice person.
I genuinely think he's a nice dude. But man, I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's just not happening.
But see, that goal happened a lot where he literally was just like, let the defender go behind him.
New England should have equalized, or they should have scored earlier because he completely lost a forward, the big money guy in New England, Bo. He
Yeah.
completely loses him, and that guy whiffs a shot and it goes wide and nothing comes of it. But Rolf just seems to forget he's standing there. You just see him turn around and like notice the guy and be like, oh shit. Hello.
It's a thing that
How
happened
are you?
so often last year, and
it's just not good.
it seems it's going to continue to happen if he's going to be the starting right back.
He's really, really, really not good.
But what if you didn't get to see the second half? You got to go watch. There's no way you can go back and watch that second half.
I don't know. I haven't even looked yet.
But you saw guys like newly signed Nick Dupuy, which
Dupuy?
they signed him literally the day after last week's episode.
Mhm.
We saw him in, again, the Leagues Cup, and he looked pretty good. Signed him as
I like him.
Yeah.
I've seen him down at G2 a couple times.
He's a guy who can play center back. He can play on the outside too. So it's a guy who's another versatile guy. Ben's boy, Triary.
Didi.
Ooh. He looked good, man.
Playing center back too.
Playing center back. He looked good. And calm down. People are like, hey, he needs to start next to Stairs, blah, blah, blah. Like,
That's right,
relax.
man. I need to start next to Stairs.
No.
You're saying that?
No, I ain't saying that.
Oh. I was, oh my God.
But
I was like, yo, you gotta fucking defend that.
Come on, you know how Galaxy Twitter is, man. He had one
Galaxy
good
Twitter,
preseason
yeah.
half. Not even a game. He had a good half.
We're very
People are like,
reactionary.
Thank
he
you.
needs to start.
No. And I like Didi Traore, but he should be beneath Danilo Costa in the depth chart. Easy.
Yeah, I think he's going to more slide over to that center back depth.
Just a little bit of cover.
Yeah.
I mean, he's young. Hope, he's, what is he, 21?
I think 20. still.
20?
Yeah,
Like he's young. If you want to start giving him some work in a different position, like this is the perfect time for it. It's just going to make him more versatile. If he can still play left back, still going to be an option if you need him. But given how thin we are at center back, like if you can convert him, if you can start that work, like why wouldn't you do it?
Well, now you have Dupuy,
He's 21.
Triary, and then
He's born in 1999. Jesus Christ.
that's your center back depth right there. If Triary doesn't get sent down to G2.
I will say, having seen both of them play a fair amount, that ain't good enough.
No.
Especially given that they're backing up essentially the center back pairing from last year. Like, that ain't good enough.
Well, it was a center back pairing that often was not a good pairing together.
Yeah,
Like Polenta was with Sarah's was like, okay.
Better.
Yeah.
But it's going to be
Giancarlo with Sarah's. Ooh.
It's going to be Steris and someone who, wasn't exceptional by any stretch of the imagination. And their backups are a 21-year-old, kid we picked up in a tryout. And, someone 24-year-old, I think Nick Dupuy is, that you're just promoting from the second team. Like, it would be tough to be confident in that. You wonder if there was a Polenta on the field. Then you're like, all right, well, I can see him kind of stringing all this stuff together. But it's like, Steris, if we're honest, Steris, you keep kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. Giancarlo.
Man, just believe, dude. You got to believe it's Sarah's now, man.
But I'm
He's giving you a year where it's like, hey.
I'm on board with that. But I'm saying, of the back line, as good as Steris was, he's the guy where you're like, so let's say
it's eventually going to come crashing down.
Let's say we're playing Miami, and Steris just has an absolute nightmare game. 2-3 goals go through him. You're like, all right, like it sucks, but you're not confused. It's not like if Polenta's game against LAFC in the playoffs, where he just seemed to lose his mind, and you're like, what the fuck happened to that dude? If that exact same thing happens to Steris, you're like, okay, well, he's back. Like he's back to what he used to do.
Yeah.
So it's understandable. Then you have Giancarlo, who is just like regularly pretty questionable. You have Felcher, who is single-handedly responsible for goals week after week after week. And then you have Emiliano Insua, who presumably is going to take some time to kind of get comfortable in his system, and you may have some mistakes here and there while you're getting a better understanding. Like the defense is still such a big question mark, and it seems like a larger question is asked if your main backup is like academy kids.
Yeah. I mean,
Depth is the issue.
Untested. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
Cherry had
at that
like
level.
handful of
I think
games in
3
MLS.
games. I would say 3 games.
So I mean, whew. And not a center back, at left back. So
That's what I'm saying. Like your if your plan is a converted 21-year-old left back.
I mean, it looks like that's where we're going into the season, unless you plan on doing Kitchen as a center back at some point. But
I'm not ready for that.
I don't see that happening.
I'm not ready for that. We do have Tom Smart. Don't roll your eyes about Tom Smart. Fucking respect my man Tom Smart. How dare you?
Okay.
Put some
Look,
fucking
how
respect on
fucking
his
dare
name.
you.
look, I'm over the joke already.
The Alex Caruso of the LA
already done.
Galaxy.
It's
Nah, it's gonna keep
It's-
going. The meme will not die.
it's done already.
Jason
How dare you.
Poisushi will not let it die.
Bro,
No.
Tom Smart is pretty popular.
Yeah,
Man of the year. Everybody who's getting the
like
Lars
Rebecca
member-
Black was popular.
everybody
like,
who's getting
it's you know what I'm saying, like
everyone who's getting your $25 Lars membership for player of the year, vote fucking Tom Smart. Shove it up Ed's ass.
that
Let's do it.
would be pretty funny.
It would've
Pretty
been-
funny though.
He's like, why?
Yeah.
Why am I winning this?
He's like cool. He's like he's not even gonna be with the first team. He's gonna be with G2.
We got to mail.
You know
it
what?
to-
That'd be
we
cool.
gotta
Like
mail
one
it
year,
to
like a
Reno or
GC
wherever
player
it is.
wins,
Yeah, why
like
not?
Lars Player of the Year. That'd be pretty dope.
We should give it
So we
to
need to start campaigning now for somebody.
yeah, we
It
got to
would
give
it would have
to,
been like Rafa like 4 years ago.
No, we got to give it to Kobe Hernandez so he doesn't leave. So give me one chance to talk to you before you go. Don't go to Freiburg.
Hey, we got this trophy.
yeah, we got a beer trophy.
and
Shit you
and
can't
this
drink.
this beer that you can't drink yet, but
The players are too young to bribe us with beer.
Here's root beer.
there you go.
Oh, bro, the kids, they're all into that shit. They're
Yeah.
gonna bribe us with Xanax and Molly now. Do they still do that?
The scissor.
The kids still do Molly. Is that
Cody,
still a
Cody
thing?
and the Sprite, man.
Some things are timeless.
Don't change the camera.
Yeah, change the channel.
Don't change the camera. Dude, fuck this shit.
Adrian's complaining to
This is
Ben.
fucking terrible. You guys, I didn't warn me that this is gonna be on camera, and then you give me a stool that's too fucking small. I look like I should just stand. What the fuck? And
Fat
it's hot
guy
in
in a
here.
little stool.
Fucking
Hey,
shit.
Why don't you stand up then?
Well, then I'd just sweat the whole time.
By
All
standing?
sweaty. Yeah, just standing around, fucking hot in here.
Andrew,
Standing.
we got to change some life.
Dude,
we got to have
this
some
is
life
terrible.
changing
This is the
choices over
worst.
here, man.
Fuck this shit.
You want to smoke?
Fuck
Will that
you,
help you
Ben.
calm down? What do you
No,
mean?
I'm calm. That's not. I'm not calm.
I'm not angry. I'm not angry.
He literally went, I'm
I'm
calm.
calm. I'm fine.
Everything's all right.
And besides, I don't do drugs.
It's not
No.
the way to be.
Hugs, not drugs. I don't even like hugs either, though.
Yeah, pass on grass.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not angry.
give me 3 feet instead of drugs.
So what do you think Corona going the full 90?
Good. It's gonna be necessary. He's probably gonna get a lot of minutes this year. It's good to see him get his
He's the only
fitness
player
up.
that went a full game. And and the other starting 11 where
Well, Jonathan was out, right?
yeah, he's out with an injury. I think they said like a thigh or
Muscle.
yeah, some sort of muscle injury.
Kitchen played. I don't remember the lineup.
Hey, Guessman was reporting that Jonah was a groin.
The groin issue.
Yeah.
Fucking too much.
Okay. Starting 11 was
Instagram
Bingham,
girls.
Felcher, Giancarlo, Steres, Danilo Costa, Joe Corona, Leggett, Kleshtin, Pavone, Zubac, Katai.
I like question. Sasha looked good.
He did look good.
Sasha looked good.
It's still so strange to see him in a Galaxy jersey.
He looks so happy. He looks so
It
genuinely
just looks
happy.
so weird still.
Yeah, you know.
It'll probably be the whole year where it's like I can't get used to it.
He seemed genuinely happy at the Christmas party.
Yeah, he's gonna score. He's gonna score a screamer from like 30 yards out.
Like that Sean Franklin playoff goal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Who's that?
Like-
Were we playing against RSL? Who was it? Was it RSL?
I know Brandon McDonald's got one against Colorado. I think.
I always remember that goal because we put up the tifo lit
Yeah.
and people missed it, and they for some reason put reporters behind us for that one game,
Awesome.
and all the reporters
Always works out that
there,
way.
Oh, in
the little
the-
media scrum in the party box, and they were all fucking pissed. They were all so fucking mad. Some guy came and talked to you. I remember some guy came and talked to you afterwards, and was like down in the box and was like, you got sucked on my shit, blah blah blah. It's my job. I'm trying to work right here. And Ed's like, I don't know what to tell you, man. you genuinely seemed like uninterested and not like you were angry.
What are you gonna
that he was
do?
yelling at you, but you were just like, I don't know what to tell you right now, bro.
I mean, there's I'm not the one to be
I'm
angry
busy.
with. You literally sat behind the sports section. You didn't think that was gonna be a possibility.
Well, it's not like they chose to be there. The Galaxy put them there.
Again,
that's
not
my
his
fault.
fault.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's
But
not
no,
my
it's
fault.
gonna. I think it's gonna be nice, man. If Sasha is getting squad minutes, if he's getting those junk Corona comes out late, Leggett comes out late kind of minutes. If he's getting that and producing like he looks like he could be producing at least against New England, and presumably was producing against Vancouver, it could be a nice little pickup, nice quiet little pickup. Not going to cost a ton of money. Don't know how much yet, but heard he took a pretty substantial salary cut to get in here. Seems like he's about it. And seems like he's still got it. He's 34, 35, something like that.
Yeah.
So if he can just, produce a little batches of minutes every now and again, he'd be a nice little sub option.
And it seems like he's going to be playing a role that he's more comfortable with, playing that.
A little more attacking.
Yeah, exactly.
Not as much running, not a whole lot of defensive work, just trap and spray. It's going to be great. I think it's going to work.
Yeah. But so you missed the second half. The rest of the starting 11, they were made to jog for 40 minutes of that second half.
Why?
You just saw them back and forth on the track.
Why?
It's conditioning, man.
You just got to get him ready.
Got to get them ready.
That's why we're fucking up all of our groins and hamstrings and shit last year.
Yeah, I
It's
mean
not
that was
easy.
That was one thing, right? The fitness coach, you're like,
Yeah, the butcher.
the butcher. Yeah, you're like, oh, he's gonna get them ready where they can go.
Which now that I'm thinking about it, you're talking about like groins and hammies getting all fucked up. I have a fitness coach named the butcher. It's
Yeah.
not necessarily
Not a positive.
a positive thing. Yeah. But yeah, he was an interesting guy in that documentary for sure.
I still haven't seen it, the Boca Juniors
you
one.
gotta watch it.
Yeah, I
It's
just
good.
haven't.
I'm behind on a lot of shit. There's an inside FC Barcelona
There's too much, man.
documentary I want to watch.
There's too much now. Like at first it was like too much cable, and now it's just too many
All I
streaming
watch
shit.
is soccer stuff. Like, there's I found torrents for all of the FIFA World Cup official movies, official videos. So I'm watching all those, and they go back to 1930. So I'm watching all those in order.
Yeah, he fucking texted me at 5:40 in the morning. Like, what the hell are you doing up at 5:40 in the morning? He goes, watching soccer.
Yeah, I'm watching fucking.
He's like, I'm watching games from '98.
Yeah, what do you want? All I
I
do
just
is
took 2 hits from a bowl, and I'm like, I'm up, dude. I had to feed my little monster and
I fed Damien, and
Yeah.
now I'm watching the 2010 World Cup semifinal. What do you want?
my,
from me?
my little giant baby, and I'm up.
I like soccer, man. I don't have a lot of time, so I like to dump it into soccer when I get an opportunity. That's all it is. Don't judge me.
That's no judgment, man. It's no judgment on our part, man.
What I just watched some
Safe
game.
space.
I watched
Safe
some game
space.
that was really exciting. Recently, I've watched a lot of Bundesliga.
It was so
lately.
exciting that he doesn't remember, but
I don't remember.
It was so exciting, guys.
Oh, it was the Milan derby. Did you see that?
Oh no, I didn't even watch
Inter
it.
Milan. Oh, it's
Yeah.
fucking good. So Milan or Inter should win. They're competing for top of the table.
Yeah, they're like second in the table
they go
for
down.
the Scudetto.
They go down.
The Scudetto.
Scudetto. They go down 2-0 to Milan. Zlatan scores and just does what is it? Kuva Nord, the Inter fan group, stands right in front of him, does this big Zlatan pose, and it's like, oh my god, Inter's gonna fuck this up. And Juventus lost that day, so this was their opportunity. Bang, bang, bang! Within 16 minutes, Inter comes back. They win a game 3-2. Beautiful game of soccer. Beautiful game of
Didn't
soccer.
Lukaku put his jersey on a corner flag?
Held that
and
shit up.
Held that shit up.
Ah, love it.
There's a new king of Milan or something like that.
More soccer in my life.
You mean Premier League FC? Premier League Milan?
All they do is they
Yeah.
assign everyone who used to play in the Premier League. They used to be good.
Like you were good 2 years ago.
Didn't you? You were promising somewhere between
Chris
6 and
Smalling
2
is there?
years. No, he's at Roma.
Oh, okay.
Fucking tearing it up
No.
at Roma.
Really?
Yeah, he's doing really
I
well.
remember when he went to Italy, I was just like, that's super weird. That's
Yeah.
something that's.
But they
Well, because it's so little British people actually go
Oh, yeah.
outside of
Because you get paid
Premier
so much
League.
more money to be in the
Yeah.
Premier League.
But he's doing better than anyone who defends for Manchester United. They could really, really, really use him, but they love him at Roma. He's getting voted. It looks like he's going to get voted their player of the season. He's a vegan, and I guess they've worked really hard with him to kind of make sure his diet stays in a way that's fulfilling for him and works for him and all that, and it's healthy. So seems like he's having a really good time.
I ain't good on him.
I love it. More soccer.
All the soccers.
All the soccer. I'm telling Bundesliga, man, that's what you need to be watching now. Fucking RB Leipzig, Dortmund, and Bayern.
You know, Inter may fuck up Inter Miami's name.
You see that shit?
That's
Yes.
some crazy shit, man.
So wait,
In
why
fact, the
can't they just be
lawsuit's
called
going
Inter
forward.
Miami?
Well,
Or
I
is
think
it
it's
the
like,
fact that they just want to go by Inter?
well, I think it's the closeness of Inter Milan and Inter Miami. So it's not necessarily that Inter is saying we own the phrase international or international, whatever. They're saying the similarities between Inter Miami and Inter Milan are so close it might be confusing in Inter Miami's favor. So stop that shit.
Because there's other Inters
Around the world, yeah.
There's a bunch of other Inters around the world.
But they're not so like brazenly trying to copy Inter Milan as close to Inter Milan.
But here's
as
the
you can
thing.
about get.
I would agree if it was like they'd have a black and blue striped kit or like a logo,
Yeah.
but it's
that's not-
pink. It's pink and black. It's fucking whatever their cranes or whatever the hell they have on their
Flamingos.
logo.
You know what though?
Is it cranes?
Huh?
Flamenco, right?
No, it's like some
Is it
sort
a
of
crane?
bird.
I don't know. It's like a flamingo or something.
No, it's not
Is
a
it-
flamingo. It's like some sort of I can't think of it.
It's not a flamingo, it's a bird.
Flamingo is a bird.
Yeah.
No, I know, but it's not a flamingo. It's
It
like
is a
another
flamingo.
type of bird.
It's some bird. Yeah, it's a bird.
Oh no, it's not a flamingo. Hold on.
Yeah, asshole,
It's a
suck
bird.
it, suck it,
It's a bird.
suck it, suck it.
So, do you think a flamingo is a mammal?
I think of you as a mammal.
I'm a mammal.
I know.
Big old bear.
More ways than one.
I don't know about all that. Let's calm down there.
I'm your little
Oh, God,
cub,
it's
man.
you.
You're my.
It's getting weirder. And
All right,
weirder.
here. Let me give you an answer so you can stop. It's a great blue heron.
There you go.
Boom. Done.
But again,
Good.
like I'd understand if it was their logo was black and blue, and like I get if they just want to go by Inter. Like I'm like, okay, that they always have a
But I
case
imagine
there.
their goal is to go by Inter, just like DC United goes by United. Like,
So why isn't like Man United suing them for copyright infringement on United?
because I mean, I would imagine it's because DC United isn't similar to Manchester United outside of the phrase.
Or what
United.
if what about isn't Minnesota like MNUFC? Isn't that same
Yeah.
like Manchester United? Like didn't they go by or no? It's just MUFC, right?
Are you asking me to defend
I said
Minnesota United?
And the only
Because
thing that's
I don't understand.
Yeah, the only thing that's been decided is that the lawsuit's allowed to go forward.
Yeah,
and,
that's
and,
it.
and the threshold to meet that standard in order for the lawsuit to get forward is very low. But in order for them to actually prove that it's going to somehow hurt the Inter Milan brand, that threshold is much higher. So just because the lawsuit's going through doesn't mean that it's going to succeed.
That'd be super funny though.
What if they have to pay Inter money? What if
That's
that-
you know what?
Like a
that
tax.
comes
It,
down
w-
to-
it wouldn't surprise me if something like that ended up getting worked out.
Because at this point, man, like
what's a franchise fee now? They have to pay a franchise fee.
it's like 500 million. Or didn't they raise it though now?
I'm sure it's fucking through the. I know NYCFC was really high, but I don't know what the franchise fee is now.
it's like 300 million or something. I think that's
No,
what
It's gotta be
way
more than
higher
that.
than that.
I don't think it's much
Well,
higher
I
than
don't
that. I think
think
that,
it is.
I think
Beckham's-
it's like 300 million. I think that's
Beckham's was
what's
like,
his name?
what,
The dude-
25?
And NYCFC was like 100 million.
Yeah, I think
It's
the guy.
200 million. you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah, the guy in the guy.
But it wasn't
the-
Beckham's like 25 because that was part of his
Yeah, 'cause
contract.
it's
Well,
Yeah.
his was the cost when he joined the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it changed a little bit when he got investors. I think the investors still had to pay something. It wasn't the whole fee, but they did have to pay something more than just the 25 million.
You see Neymar saying he's going to Inter Miami,
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah.
shit? He says he already got a contract with.
but
Beckham.
like, and it's obviously laughable bullshit. But if at like 34th, this dude was like, "I'm going to Miami," wouldn't it be fucked up? Like you were arguably a top 6, 3. I mean,
He was a top 3 player.
but was he really?
Yes.
Yeah, come on.
For
He-
several years, he was right behind Ronaldo and Messi as like the next guy.
I'd have taken Suarez over him every day of the week.
Yeah, but what are you asking? Top 3 in
For like
what?
a top three player in the world.
Yeah, he was absolutely a top 3 player in the world.
So you're saying Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, and then Neymar at number 3?
At some point, yes.
I disagree with you.
I mean, like,
I mean, it was
in what
just- it's
metric
fine.
are you talking about as top?
It's like a.
Like a name recognition?
No, they're saying that Andrew went in front of the camera and like it's paused for like 2 seconds.
Yep.
So they were like,
I'm
that
trying to get
was
comfortable here.
really scary.
I'm trying to get comfortable here.
See, that's why we have video, man. We
No,
get
fuck
magic
this.
moments.
Fucking stupid. I'm so fucking mad about this right now. This is the dumbest shit in the world. And I'm like super uncomfortable. We're still making it work.
Andrew's never gonna come back.
You're a
man.
natural. Nah, you'll
Yeah,
be
if you
fine.
get me a fucking chair, I'll come back.
Hey,
A
that's
fucking
not.
proper chair, not some weird half stool.
He
with a
literally
back.
has like one cheek on the chair, like it's
So
like
angry.
Stupid.
I found out you were coming like when? I found out that you were coming.
It's because you don't read the Discord.
Remember
Dude,
when I was
it
like,
didn't say he was coming in the
when I was
Discord.
Like, I was doing producer work.
Matt-
Way to go.
Matt says
Take
Andrew
it
should
back.
jog home. That's brother love right there, man.
What'd he say?
He said he should jog home.
Fuck you, Matthew.
He can't. He drove me here.
All right, let's move on. Chris, you have a game for us today, don't you?
I do have a game. We should have found somebody in the live chat. Does somebody want to call in and play? What is it? Know Your History.
Know Your
we're
History.
Gonna have some fun today, especially with Andrew here. I wasn't even going to do it, and then I was like, Andrew, you trying to come today? He was like, word.
He's like, I already did.
Boom. Hey, that's right. Andrew's got a missus. We haven't talked about this. Should we talk about it?
Hey,
Andrew, you
wanna
down?
talk about it?
What?
Can we talk about your girl?
What are you talking about?
Your missus.
What are you talking about?
You bringing her
Boo.
game? You bringing her games this year?
The home opener for sure.
Okay.
What's her name?
Why does it
Talk
matter?
her up.
Nah,
She gotta have a nickname because we can't
No.
do like real
No.
names.
What can we call her?
I don't know. Oh well, she's known at the. I probably shouldn't put that.
Yeah.
You call
Oh,
her
I'm an
Flower
idiot.
Girl. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna tell a story. Just call her Flower Girl.
Flower girl, like Aerith from Final Fantasy VII.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever.
She's a flower girl. Fuck y'all.
Fucking
'Cause
nerd.
she had flowers that one time.
Cause she sold flowers, man. It's a fucking story. You're whatever.
No, I know.
You guys are
I
wrong.
remember. I know. You're right. I'm just
Samoa Jane.
Samoa Jane.
Oh, that's from our good friends at the AFJ. After.
Beautiful.
Samoa Jane.
Samoa Jane.
Like Samoa
Like
Joe,
Jane
but
Doe.
like Samoa Joe, but the Jane,
Doe.
yeah, Jane Doe, and
All right, I'll take it.
that's
I'm down with
beautiful. Samoa Jane.
Anyways, if you want to call in and participate in our game, you can call us 562-641-5277. That's 562-641-5277. If you listen to the show, you should know the game by now. It's a lot easier for you than for us, probably. Because
Same
we
rule-
are terrible at it.
Same rules apply as always. We have 3 players, 3 points. 3 points are available, but there's 3 different questions. You have a 3-point question, you get it the first time round, you get full 3 points. Get it on the second question, you get 2 points. Get it on the third question, you get 1 point. Whoever calls in and wins today will get where am I going right
You
here?
do the main camera.
Boom, is going to get a Riot Squadcast hat. So if you, and I will send it out to you. So you're guaranteed to get
Guaranteed to get it.
it. Guaranteed to get it. Don't worry about that. I'm going to fling this back to Ben. Well done. So yeah, call in 562-641-5277. We'll put, there we go. Fucking throwing hats around today. How's that?
There you go.
Let's
Perfect.
go. So yeah, call in, come beat these morons.
It really is easier to beat us. It really is.
I just saw me catch that hat and drop it on that. It looked really nice.
But I want to see people come in like the studio and do that shit. Like, it's easy when you're at home and you're like, oh,
Chilling.
I would have had that. I would have had the second question.
I would have had it.
Am I doing Andrew's voice? Yes, I'm doing Andrew's voice.
Yeah, just because
I'm your
Just
husband now.
because you forgot that Robbie Keane wore number 7.
That was
doesn't mean
embarrassing.
Everybody else.
That's pretty bad.
I don't know what you're
doesn't
talking
mean that
about.
Everybody else is.
I,
dumb.
I was legit when I said Klein was the greatest number 7 we've ever had. What are you talking
Oh
about?
God.
I don't know what
This is
you're
so
talking
not remotely.
I'm your
close.
husband now.
Yeah.
Allison Drini is a better number 7 than Klein.
Klein's number 1. Forever and ever.
Andrew Shoe's better number 7. Peter Black's better number 7.
Nah.
Andrew Shoe's a better number 7. Why? Because he was.
Than Klein?
'cause he was on
They did
TV?
the same thing. I mean,
'Cause he was on TV.
I mean,
An actor.
no, because he was he's an original. What did Klein ever do at number 7? Really? Bicycle kicked against the Super
bicycle
League
kick, bro.
for a cup we lost.
Klein Aldo.
Kleinaldo, bro.
It is the greatest goal that ended up meaning nothing.
In a meaningless tournament.
in a
I hate
tournament
this guy.
that
I
was
hate
gone
this
in
guy
like
so much.
3
The
years.
next year.
I like Klein. I regularly defend Chris Klein. I think taking it for what it is, and he had a bad period of time. He's going to end up being here for a tenure, and you got to take that entire tenure into account. It's very instrumental in the 2012 MLS Cup, 2014 MLS Cup. Look at the total tenure of Klein's time here.
No
Not
one,
as bad as
anybody want to
everyone
call in? If not, I mean, we'll just play the game and no one gets a hat. No one.
Wow.
But if you want to give us a call, 562-641-5277, 562-641-5277.
Yeah, test your knowledge. Again, as he says, it's easy when
It's
when
nearly
you're sitting at home. Or it's easy when you're listening to this on a Wednesday or a Thursday, and you're like, "Oh, I totally could have beat those Juckamos." It's easy.
Yeah,
It's
hey,
easy after the fact.
yeah, Matt, hey, call in so you can beat your brother.
Yeah. Show up, punk.
if you got cojones.
Let's go. Let's go. You can talk shit behind the screen when I see you at home.
Oh,
Let's go.
let's kind of hype it up.
This is a
Oh,
call out.
Tim.
Cuckoo.
Ooh, you hear that?
I don't know. I don't see a lot of fights.
That brother fight.
Those are the fights you got to let go. That's where the grandmother's like, oh, you just got to let them babies fight. Just let them fight.
Apparently, I think they're trying to call in, but I don't know if it's going through.
I'm here and tell Ben to answer the phone calls. What's going on, Ben?
Yeah.
Figure it out, producer.
Fern tried to call.
Phone to call again.
Jason, oh, bro, you're getting calls.
Oh,
and
you're getting blocked up.
you're dropping the ball.
Reset that shit.
Hold on. Here, let me reset it.
So we're going to reset it. Give it a second.
You can call me illiterate, but you put me in a tiny chair and put me on camera.
You're having
I'm
multiple
actually gonna fight
multiple
you.
people in the live chat say they're attempting to call. So everyone, hang on. Give it 2 minutes. Ben's going to reset his phone service system, and then we'll take a call.
We're having some technical difficulties.
Yeah. What do you like to talk about in the interim? Anything?
Let's talk about that jersey price, dude.
Oh my God,
Dude.
it's fucking ridiculous, right?
You're
Is it
spending.
though? It's $10 more than last year, right?
Well,
But I mean, like
the authentic-
all authentic jerseys are that price.
the authentic
across
customer is like
sports.
$175, right?
But like,
Yeah.
but all authentic jerseys across sports are like that price.
That's
around
crazy,
that
though.
price.
I saw
It's
the
crazy.
authentic
It's
for
not
134.
crazy. Nah, it's not 145. I think.
That's probably the replica.
No, it was authentic. It was said authentic. It was 134. Maybe that was just
Did it
that
have a-
day was the day it came out. Maybe that was like. No,
Name and number on the back.
no, it was
Well,
just
that's
blank.
what the
Oh, yeah, blank,
the
yeah.
Chicharito with like 14 jerseys.
Any player jersey.
It's $175 this
Yeah.
year. Yeah, that's a lot, man. But hey, you got the money, that's it.
But if you want that long sleeve
long
replica,
sleeves are
$100.
back. That's all I really give a shit about.
Long sleeve authentic, $100.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
Don't think about it. It doesn't matter what you can do with the money. Just
Just
buy it.
consume.
Don't
Just
buy it.
buy it.
Don't buy the jersey, guys.
Oh, that's
Don't-
what I'm saying.
Don't do
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Don't do it.
Literally the opposite. You can't make fun of me and fuck up my own joke. All
I
right?
like that
Don't
there's
do it.
cameras on you guys so they can
Yeah,
see
you
the
can't
faces
fuck
that
up
you're
my own
making
joke.
as Ed impersonates Andrew, and then
Andrew
Andrew
impersonates
impersonates
me
Ed
doing Andrew.
impersonating Andrew.
But don't think
Beautiful.
about it. Just buy it. Just buy the.
Just
jersey, guys.
consume.
It doesn't matter.
Consume.
It really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
So like what?
That's why you're getting mad about it. Don't
I'm
get
not
angry.
mad. I'm not mad. I'm done being mad.
MLS is
That's
gonna
my-
MLS, man.
That's my I'm done being mad thing.
Oh,
'Cause you
so
don't like
I
the
did see.
jerseys.
yeah.
I did
And they're
see.
bad every year.
I definitely hate the away one. I still people keep telling me like you see it in person it gets better. It's like
No.
no, it's much
doesn't.
worse.
That
It's worse
You know
in
that
person.
site that always leaks the jerseys, what Footy Headlines?
Mhm.
They put out a post today saying that next year MLS is gonna come back with the third jerseys.
If they want to make a legitimate go in the Champions League, and I like the idea of them coming back with the third jerseys. I hope part of the CBA, and presumably we'll talk about that. Part of the CBA is going to allow players to start getting some of that money because they're going to get the televised rights. But it was a moneymaker. Like people bought them.
Yeah.
I always like. Well, I mean, and they didn't really get rid of third jerseys. They got lazier. They transformed them into the parlay kits that every team has. It looks basically the same. The 4th of July
Basically,
kit that
they are the
everyone
same.
has, it's exactly the same. Well, a couple of the like Minnesota had a parlay that was different than ours. Like, well, that had some design. Where ours is just like a white garbage bag.
No, it was either you had the home one or the away one. There was no difference other than that. And then your team's crest.
I thought one of the MLS teams had a different design parlay
man.
jersey.
That's what sucks about it. I'm like, if it's a Galaxy one, you should have like a stripe. But
That's where it's like it's not like they're cheap. They're just they're lazy.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
stopped doing third designs for each individual team and just did like 5 because we didn't lose jerseys. We got more, like 5 jerseys that are just all exactly the same.
yeah, 3 of them the training kits. Like you had like the Pride one, the Pride jersey. They had like the kid cancer or whatever the one it is, like the yellow one.
Mhm.
It's pretty dope. It was actually pretty nice.
But they don't even sell those jerseys like those like the Parley jersey, the 4th of July jersey that we had this year, the Pride jersey. They don't even like sell those. They don't even allow you to like buy them regularly. It's all part of like it's got to be part of some.
It's a promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I think the
You just gotta
Parley
wait
jersey-
like a
I think
week.
the Parley jersey
Or
is
just wait
$200.
When they go on sale at the
We have,
outlets,
2 weeks
and,
and they go to the outlets. It's beautiful.
and they're like $20.
It just Adidas is lazy.
By the way,
Yeah.
Danny, if you're still listening, I still have your jersey in my car.
Which one?
The Pride
4th of
one.
July Pride.
Yeah. I got his address. I just have to send it to him. I just haven't done it.
That's why you go to what is it? Retros
Retros y razas.
Urazas.
Rareras.
Rareras. I don't know how to. I can't do that. I can't.
Oh, I fucked it up. my bad.
Retros y rareras.
What does that mean?
It's retros and rares. Like
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah.
I just don't like the spongy nature of it. I wish it was a little more jersey.
Well,
but
for
it
us
would be
fat
20
for us
bucks.
fat people, like it's nice. Like it breathes, and like it's like a little bit bigger than like a normal jersey. No,
Word.
it's fine.
Is
It's
it
fine.
cool, Ben?
You know, it's not
gonna
happening.
happen. It's
Play
all
the
right.
game.
It's not gonna happen. So
Sorry,
The
guys.
game sans
Apologies.
without a person.
Like we said on the top of the show, or I don't know if you heard it, but
some
they're having
technical.
a little bit of difficulties.
Yeah, no, and it's not on our end actually. I think it's a Google thing.
Stupid
So we
Google.
might have to work with
Ben's
the
like,
Google
it's
voice.
Likely excuse.
He's like, it's
Likely
not
excuse.
me. It's like
It's
the
someone
largest
else.
corporation in the world.
Yeah.
Their servers are down. All my shit's running fine.
We're good. Anyways,
good.
let's just play the game.
Thank you for trying.
All right, no hats.
Thanks, Ben.
No hats.
Sorry, guys. Hopefully, it's working next week.
Waiting for my music, Benny. Boom. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Matt's like, give out Andrew's cell number.
Yeah, guys, just call Andrew. Put him on speakerphone.
Our friend El Blint says hashtag Google out.
I'm getting a phone call from you, Ben. Oh, you hung up on me. Sorry.
So we can call out, but we can't
Yeah.
call in, or we can't get calls
See?
in.
It's not me.
Give us your phone number and Ben will call you. I'll give you a chance. Does that work?
Try.
If you want to play, you can post your number in the
Don't
live
post
chat.
your number.
Nobody
Don't
be
post-
a dick.
don't-
Everybody, no, that's cool. Everybody be cool. Like,
They can email it.
don't
Email
call
the
them.
show.
Email the show.
RiotSquadcast@gmail.com.
There you go. Email the show your phone number. The first emailed phone number that comes in, Ben's going to call you. You can play for a fucking hat. You're probably just going to get a hat for all the work you're
Whoever
doing.
this is, fight everyone says Google probably has Andrew's chair too.
That's good.
Well,
Oh man.
So email right now. Email show at Riot
No,
Squadcast.
no.
What is it?
RiotSquadcast@gmail.com.
Show at Riot Squadcast.
Nope.
That doesn't work anymore.
Dude, our site's down.
Oh shit, that's right. Don't email there. It won't work. We got to get our site fixed. It's Josh's fault. Email us at
It's
Riot
not, I
Squad.
think we just didn't pay for the.
It's Bezos's fault.
It's Google's fault.
Google's fault.
Yeah.
Email us. Who runs Google? Who's in charge of Google? Who's doing that?
I don't fucking know.
There's not like a central figure.
no, there it is.
You gotta talk like right into the mic, dude.
There it is.
Yeah.
I gotta do my fucking job.
People were complaining they couldn't hear you, man.
I sat here and waited because I'm like, he's got
turn this shit up.
a bite
Alright?
back at him for.
Turn the fucking mic up. Let's go.
I think let's just play, dude.
I think we're gonna have to just play.
Nah, we're just gonna play.
Okay. Nobody's email. I was just checking to see if anyone give him an opportunity.
This is like 20 minutes
We've
of
been
fucking.
stalling for
All right, fuck it. You ready?
Yeah, let's
Ben, you
go.
ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
That
Welcome.
doesn't mean you have to stop working.
Get off the Google, gentlemen. I want to make sure you're not on the Wikipedias. Ready? Ready? For 3 points. Born May 17th, 1974. Oh, sorry, gentlemen. Slight change in this week's game. Very minimal change. I wanted to make it a little easier for you guys to get the 3-point questions because I do occasionally want to see you have a shot at it. So instead of telling you Galaxy players that they played with on other teams, I'm going to give you notable players from those teams. So you have a better chance of figuring out where this guy played. Does that work?
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah, I like the other way, but
Yeah, let's
We'll try it out.
Stall longer.
Try it out. Born, well, I should check, make sure we didn't get it. No, we don't. Born May 17th, 1974, I played with Eric Winalda, Danny Rose, and Brandon McDonald in my career. On each of these questions, the third player will be a Galaxy player they played with on the Galaxy. So you have a chance to figure out the year that they were playing.
Man, what's your bet?
That's what I'm trying to make it a little easier for you guys. So I'm
Okay.
gonna read it to you one more time. For 3 points. Born on May 17th, 1974, I played with Eric Winalda, Danny Rose, and Brandon McDonald in my career.
Ben.
Ben.
Eddie Lewis.
Boom, for 3 points, motherfucker. Eddie Lewis. Love it. For 2 points, I was signed 2 days after Carlos Ruiz was traded to Toronto to make way for me on the roster. And for 1 point, I took the number 6 when I was signed by my former U.S. men's national team manager to help the front heavy 2008 LA Galaxy. Well done, Benjamin.
Good job, Ben.
3 points on the board. I like it.
We
We
got
ready?
something
Jim?
good going in his life.
Unnecessary dig.
I mean,
Fuck Tucker's friend.
There you go, sir.
he's pretty-
All right, ready, gentlemen.
can't get the phones working. Can't record the show in the beginning. After I compliment him and shit, dude.
I know that's why you know that's
After I
just why. It's because you
How dare you,
complimented me.
after I
and
complimented
shit.
you and shit. Fucking up. Like Ike Turner. Born September 2nd, 1984. I have played with John Wolniak,
Yeah.
Sean Johnson, and Aleko Eskandarian in my career.
Give me the date again.
Born September 2nd, 1984.
Ben.
Ben.
Todd Donovan.
Incorrect.
Ed.
Ben would have won the game right there. That would have been
All
nice. Ed.
Mike McGee.
For 3 points. Ed Rodriguez.
God
I
damn.
might have to move back to the old system.
Getting wrecked here.
Oh, I forgot that I'm on camera. I shouldn't do like stupid shit like that.
Yeah, don't worry. You will be the second most embarrassed person
Behind
on
Ben.
camera today, so don't worry.
For 3 points, gentlemen. Born September 11th, 1978. I have played with Dan Kennedy, Paolo Di Canio, and Colin Clark in my career. Andrew.
Juan Pablo on Hill.
Incorrect.
Ed. Wait, what's the date again?
It's a good guess.
Whoa,
Born September.
whoa, he shouldn't get any. He said his name. He's got to go. No.
That wasn't part of
He's
the rules
right.
ever.
No, he's right.
That was never
But
established.
I'm not.
It's being established.
Yeah,
That was never
it's
established.
It's been
I'm not
established
saying
in the
anything
past.
else.
That was never established.
It was established in
Ed.
the past.
Make your guess.
Ed.
Sebastian Legit.
Incorrect.
Yeah, that's way too old for legit.
I know, that's why you didn't
So I
even
can take a stab in the dark here. I'll say Chris
You
Klein.
say your name, Ben.
Ben.
It's fucking.
Oh, no,
rules, man.
no, he said his...
All right,
Said it
so-
already,
so-
no.
So that doesn't count. So Ben.
Yeah.
Ben. It's like I'm gonna change my guess. Go for
Yeah,
a twofer.
exactly. I'm going to.
Fucking sneaky Canadians, man.
I know, man.
I'm going to say, Chris Albright.
Incorrect.
Okay, can I have the date again before you go on to the next one?
So I'll read two, and if you'd like me to reread a question, I will for you. For 2 points, I joined MLS with Chivas USA before I was released just 20 days before I signed for the Galaxy in 2013, wearing the number 15.
Can I have the first
Ben.
one again?
Oh, David Junior Lopes.
Incorrect. So Ed, born September 11th, 1978. I have played with Dan Kennedy, Paolo Di Canio, and Colin Clark in my career. I joined Major League Soccer with Chivas USA before I was released. Andrew?
Yazzie.
Incorrect. I joined MLS with Chivas USA before I was released just 20 days before I was signed by the LA Galaxy in 2013, wearing the number 15. Yeah, free guess, sir.
I know.
Got to say your name, though.
Thank you. But if I say guesses...
Everyone should be out of the live chat.
Everyone should be out of the live chat.
Andrew?
2013, Chivas USA. Yeah, I don't know.
Pass?
Yeah.
Okay. For 1 point, gentlemen. Remember, you got to yell your name. After moving to Galaxy 2 as a player coach, I retired and became
Ed.
Ben.
Ed?
Uh,
Come on. There's got to be a time limit.
Courtois.
Lauren Courtois for 1 point. Ed Rodriguez. Well done, sir. 4 points.
Very nice dude. Met him at the Team LA
Super
store.
nice guy.
Super nice dude.
After moving to G2 as a player coach, I retired and became an assistant with Galaxy 2 until I was terminated this summer when Mike Munoz was let go. Ed, you won.
There's only two?
There was 3.
That's three? Oh, that was three, huh?
And there's actually a 4th question, but nobody can beat you. So, well, I guess Ben has a chance to
You
beat
see
you.
the score? Ben has P. Ed has 3 and 1.
Yeah, what's going on there, Ben?
Score, and I have nothing.
Is that some
Ben
sort
has
of like
P.
secret society? Like,
He's alerting them. All right, Ben, you can win this, or you can at least draw this. Andrew, you're playing for pride. You're playing for pride and to spoil Ben's chance at
I'd
victory.
also like to have P as well.
Maybe you'll get a Z.
Maybe I'll get a B. It's a B now. It went from P to B.
man was just drawing boobs.
Born February 13th, 1991.
Ooh.
I will be playing with Raul Mendiola this year, and I have played with Justin Braun and Brian Silvestri. Remember, the last one is giving you a decent window of their galaxy.
Yeah. Ooh.
Eclectic list of
one
names,
more time.
right?
Yeah, no, one more time.
Born February 13th, 1991. I will be playing with Raul Mendiola this season. I have played with Justin Braun and Brian Silvestri in my career. That's my favorite part. Boom.
Ed.
Ed.
Paulo Cardoso.
Incorrect. It's a good guess though.
I saw it in the live chat.
You fucking get out of the live chat.
No, on the last one.
Oh.
Fucking cheater.
Oh, damn! What a fucking cheater.
I went back.
You were the. Oh.
No, I went back after we answered.
I'm just checking.
So
I know.
Ed gets an asterisk.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Okay.
Do you gentlemen have a guess?
Damn, I'm sweating
Can
like
we list
Andrew
the
in here.
players again?
Just the players?
Just the players.
Raul Mendiola?
That's what he's gonna be this year, right?
Yes, he'll be
Okay.
playing with Raul Mendiola this season. Justin Braun and Brian Silvestri.
I just remember Justin
Ben?
Brown's mom being all drunk at a game.
Raging drunkard.
I'll
That's
say
so funny.
Ben. Rafa Garcia.
Incorrect. Andrew, you got a free guess.
Matt Lampson.
Incorrect. For 2 points. Ben, is your last chance to win the game outright. I was the leader in minutes, starts, and appearances at the club I left the Galaxy for in 2018.
Appearance starts on what?
I was the leader in minutes, starts, and appearances at the club I left the
Ben.
Galaxy.
Kenny Walker.
Incorrect.
Andrew.
Andrew.
Charlie Rugg.
Incorrect. At the club I left.
that was a swing for the Francis.
We drafted Charlie Rugg, didn't we?
Yeah, and we talked about it like last week too.
So Ed, born February 13th, 1991. I will be playing with Raul Mendiola this season. I have played with Justin Braun and Brian Silvestri in my career. I was the leader in minutes, starts, and appearances at the club I left to join the Galaxy in 2018.
Okay, let's think about this.
Flush it out. You get to work through this. What are you thinking? Where are you feeling?
Well, because I can't lose at this point.
You can't lose.
So I think, is Mendiola still at Vegas Lights?
I can't answer that question.
Well, I mean, who cares? I don't lose at this point.
Ben might care. He can still draw.
I can still draw.
So
That's not. Is your argument like, why aren't you helping me cheat?
Yeah.
I'm not losing.
Tucker's friend.
He's like indignant about me not giving him extra help.
He's trying to subvert this game.
Yeah,
Like,
well, why'd you just open the live chat
Fucking
again,
Hillary
cheater?
Clinton shit over here.
Motherfucking cheater.
He's like, why don't you just give me extra information about the debate?
What's this?
going
What's
into
the
it?
initial of his first name?
computer? What's on his computer?
Are you really looking at it?
Yeah, I can see it.
It's the Red Squad website.
I know. I can
I'll
see
keep it like that then.
He
I
can
can
it on
see the camera.
He
all
trusts you.
those tabs.
Yeah, for no reason. I have no idea.
You're free guess. You can't lose. Or you pass. Pass works.
Just give it a guess.
No, I have no idea.
Say a fucking
Okay.
name, bro. Just fucking
Kyle
say it.
Nakazawa.
Incorrect. That's
That's
amazing. Amazing name to throw out.
I think he like.
that would have been awesome. If
That
you
is
would've
a-
won.
that is
That
a-
would've been-
I think he like retired like the minute we dropped him from the
That is a
team.
fantastic Hail Mary name. Kyle Nakazawa. I haven't thought about that guy in fucking years.
Hey man, UCLA legend.
Oh man. Who we picked up from Philadelphia?
I think so,
That's
yeah.
him, right? He won a cup. He won in 2012, I think.
I don't know.
Anyway, I joined the LA Galaxy from Sacramento in 2018, and when I was released
I know who it is.
6 months later,
Yeah,
only to re-sign with the Sacramento Republic.
yeah, I know who it is. I can't think of his name though. I know it.
He's back in Sacramento.
He
now.
plays for like Macedonia or whatever, like weird. It's like a weird country.
He's the only Galaxy player born in Macedonia.
Is it Macedonia really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Macedonia.
Okay.
No, it's
No.
I think it is Macedonia.
Moldova.
No.
How do you not know this fucking person's name?
No, I can
but
think
you
of
know
it.
the
I
goddamn
know.
street he was
No,
born on.
fucking
Because I really liked him at. I really
so
liked him at.
bad.
From
He was,
Montenegro.
yeah, he was.
Montenegro. Yeah.
Montenegro.
Yeah, he was a.
He was really good at Sacramento, and
Feel
he
like
when he
he's born on 4th Street. He's got A positive blood type. He likes baked macaroni and cheese.
I was really
Is he a
disappointed
center
when
back?
he came here and he didn't play.
He likes
Is he a
orange
center
soda.
back?
He is a right back.
Yeah, I knew he was a fullback.
Yeah, I'm not gonna think. I know who exactly it is, but I can't think of his name.
And one white dude.
Incorrect. You know what country he's from. That's
Oh,
still
he's
how you're swinging.
my dude's pretty white. He's
Yeah.
yeah.
Nah, he's got
Yeah,
he's
no,
got some.
He ain't got no pigment. No, he ain't
No,
got
he's
no
a white guy.
melanin.
No. He's a very pale dude, but he's got there's some features in there. It's like somebody killed
Down the
like
line.
Yeah, somebody killed some hunting. There's I mean I don't want to say like is it fucked up because I did the 23andMe, so I don't feel like it's an insult, but like there's some Neanderthal in there somewhere.
He's got a big forehead.
Yeah, there's the whole head is very like Remember that flat top dude from oh god, what's it fucking called?
Kid and
Dick
Play?
Tracy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
oh,
square
shit.
like yeah, he has a dome. He's got
Well, if it's anything like Dick
heady.
Tracy, that was like Squareface. Or,
yeah, he's heady. He's
Yeah.
skeleton. Andrew's going through the fucking live chat. It's terrible.
I'm not winning. So
You're all
I'm
awful.
Not gonna say it.
Imra Clementa.
Clementa.
That's
yeah.
it.
Imra
Yeah.
Clementa.
Yeah, I just saw it.
I won.
Yay! We're never doing this game again.
Suck it, losers.
Proud of you.
Why do I still feel empty inside?
Victory doesn't, it doesn't solve all of life's problems.
Especially when it's against like Ben and Andrew. Like, doesn't really feel that good.
Oh, it's so
Hey,
easy.
Get a hat, bro.
Is it? It's so easy because I will find people on Twitter
No,
who want to go head to head with you.
I'm terrible. As you see,
Just keep winning. You
every
won
week-
last week.
No, I didn't. Did I?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I think you Ben. You won.
Yeah, Ben won.
Oh shit. Well, you fucking suck, Ed. What do you want?
What can I say? Benjamin, do you want to play that lightning round jingle?
Trade,
Pew 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 pew. It's like all backwash by that point.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll hand that back to you. Fucking
I mean, it's
disgusting.
like the last of the bit. It's like
No, I'm good. I appreciate it.
it's natural. Like
I believe you.
Yeah.
We just move forward.
Ben, what's the first question?
Jesse Werner.
Jesse Van.
Yes, we're running with some Galaxy 2.5 players. We signing anyone else, or are we just gonna wait till July to add something new?
What does that mean?
Means we're running with G2 guys right now, basically as filler. Are we gonna sign? Probably what they want to know is we signing Zabrano.
What do we have,
We're
like
gonna
23
sign-
people on the roster right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I think we might have. There might be 23 on the roster, but I think there's 30 in camp or 30 something in camp.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
but I mean,
a couple of G2 guys,
There's
a couple
two
Academy guys,
kids.
Yeah.
And
Cameron
then
Dunbar's
one-
there. He's Academy.
and then like one trialist from like
Gordon Wild.
Yeah.
Who's not exceptional. He was not, from what I saw, he wasn't great in that game. And like his history and stat line.
he had like a producer Ben belly, man.
Well, from that still, yeah, it's a bad still.
That's bad.
That's a bad. I don't know how that. I think it was part of the stream. They caught it at an interesting twist. We
Mm.
have 22.
That was a
first
Ben.
team
That was a
players.
Ben like a couple McDoubles in like.
Ben's like, why?
That was Ben at the Dodger Dog Day.
Oh God.
Don't put
Turn
it closer to me though.
Don't.
Cold blooded.
That's why he's saying shit, Ben, because you got the camera. I'm good. Hey.
He knows how to handle that stick though.
He always does. But
I'm doing this shit like remotely next time.
we have 22 first team players on the roster right now. All 8 international spots taken up. There's still a lot of room to kind of fill some holes. We definitely have them.
I think this is what this is the test that we've asked, and the questions we've asked about GBS and DTK, is if they can fill a roster with Americans.
The domestics.
You have to have domestics,
From now on, it has to be domestics.
unless you get some green cards.
Which is, I'm all for. But let's look at it. Jonathan, maybe. Pavon, I imagine he doesn't meet a standard. Javier Hernandez just getting here. Giancarlo Gonzalez spent some time in Major League Soccer before, so maybe he's someone that is. Inter Miami's already got 2 players on a green card.
They got like 4 in like they signed him like 2 weeks before that. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, there's outside of that, it's like maybe Traore's been here long enough, but it's not. It has to be domestics. At some point, you can't just keep shipping off.
But I think that's
I
what
was
we.
gonna say Native Americans, but Americans.
I think that's the question we've asked. Is like, yeah, they can find internationals,
Find some brothers.
but
There are black people out on this fucking team.
When we were looking at
problem
the
is
rules
like
last
them
week, it was
finding.
like 3 years, and so we have guys that are like right there on the verge. Guys like Felcher, who's this is his 3rd year coming in.
No, thank you.
Katai,
He
this
can
is
just-
his
he can
3rd
just
year
go.
coming in. So no, I'm talking as far as green.
Even if it frees
as
up an
far as
international
green
spot.
card,
Yeah, you can just go.
You can just leave.
You can leave.
and then Traore should qualify for a green card. He's been in the country longer than 3 years. Someone at the Galaxy needs to get on that shit.
They used to be automatic with it. They used to be really automatic with it. Where like we wouldn't even hear about it, and then we'd be like, "Yeah, how are we signing all these?"
Oh yeah, hey,
International guys.
Juninho's he has a green card
And
now.
then we're just
Oh,
like,
okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
Well, Junie married an American, right?
I don't think so.
He's got a Brazilian wife.
No, I think you're right.
I think his wife's American, yeah.
I think
Oh,
he
well
meant-
then, hey, good on him. But it was like the same time that him and then what was it, the guy who played other guy who was center midfield with him.
With
My God.
Sarvas?
But yeah, sorry, I was like, my God, I can't remember his name. They got it like around the same time.
That Robbie Keane number 7 thing makes more sense.
Yeah.
It's just in the moment. It's hard.
It's just, it's, head injuries, man. I was dropped as a baby as a kid, so as a baby as a kid. See? Head injuries.
Man, this might be the end for you.
Yeah. It's wild that you talk publicly once a week.
I know, right? It's so strange. And people keep coming back. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Hey, maybe that guy was right.
I think
the best
Swellman's calling for
insult.
you to retire.
That's the best insult I've ever heard.
Maybe that guy. Maybe
it's wild that you talk publicly.
Maybe that guy on Twitter was right, man.
It's not informative. It's entertaining. It's entertaining for me. Fuck that guy.
I know. I'm
I
entertained.
hope that guy.
I know.
Oh, hey, if whoever said they didn't like this show, we're not entertaining or informative. I don't know what set of circumstances would have to happen, but I hope you get eaten by a crocodile. I don't know what better to wish on you. I assume that's painful.
Hook.
What?
Hook? We're talking about Peter Pan over here? What's going on?
No, hey, whatever gets the job done. I want a crocodile to somehow be involved in your demise. That's it. Everyone else, I hope your life is happy and successful.
Yeah. We hope nothing but fortune. Anyways, next question. That was question 1.
Get your eyes poked out by
no,
a raven.
we shouldn't be signing anyone internationally in this window. Probably not even in the summer either.
We do have to get some American bodies over the line. American or what is it? Canadian? I think Canadians don't count either.
I don't.
But we have to start getting some domestics that aren't G2 players. We don't have a backup winger to speak of really at all. Zubac is your best option at backup forward right now, and if you're okay with that,
Yeah, I think our only
I like your positivity.
I think our only option at like a winger is you moving Leggett over.
Move Leggett,
Yeah.
use your cover.
It's a real missed opportunity that the Galaxy didn't get Mexicans to not count as a INT.
It'd be the end of the game.
For the CBA.
That would be that would be the whole fucking game.
It'd be over.
We would play 11 Mexicans every game.
It'd be over.
Every single game.
All right, next question, Ben.
Question. This is Leo, BRLeo13 on Twitter. Question has been connecting well with the forwards. Any considerations for him to start over Leggett? Kind of like a Pirlo type of player, picking passes and passing lanes, or is he just the first sub that comes in?
I think he'll probably be the first sub to come in.
Yeah.
But Leggett's the person you play at attacking mid right now. He's the one you should play. But his versatility, because he can play in so many different spots, we might end up in a situation where you have to start Sasha, because you're either starting Sasha or Efra because you need Leggett to cover on the wings, just based on what we have right now. Either one of the wingers goes down, you don't have Boateng anymore.
Yeah.
Like either one of the wingers goes down, you're playing Leggett on the right, or you're playing Araujo, which we did twice last year. On the left, it's just Leggett. So if either of the wingers goes down, he's kind of your makeshift. So you may end up seeing, based on what we got right now, you might end up seeing Sasha a little more often than we originally thought.
I mean, knock on wood,
that's not the case.
Yeah, exactly.
Preferably, that's not the case.
Yeah.
But
I hope Sasha's a super sub.
I do think he's doing very well. He carries himself very well, speaks very well.
He's gonna do a Gordon and wash his sins away.
I hope so. I genuinely hope so.
All right.
But he's not unseating.
No, turn on your mic.
He's not unseating a healthy Leggett. That's not happening.
If you could sign any center back from an MLS team, who would it be and why? Chargerito on Twitter wants to know.
Mine's easy.
Who is it?
Bringing AJ home from Inter.
But he's not center back though.
Yeah, I was thinking, he can't play right back that much anymore. Man can barely run.
He's a center back.
I just started a new Football Manager save file, and I'm as the Galaxy, and I need domestic, so it's like I signed Kofi Apare, I signed AJ De La Garza.
That's the one.
I'm trying to get Rafa Garcia.
Oh no, not Kofi. What's the other Apare?
I'm thinking
Ike
Ike
Opare,
Opare
yeah.
is probably the right answer.
That's the one. Yeah.
Probably the correct answer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can get Yella out of.
And domestic.
Yeah, he counts.
Yeah.
He's perfect. Ike Opare is the correct answer. It's probably the correct answer, but
he's got to be the best. Center
come on, AJ,
in the league, right?
get him over the line.
He's got to be the best center back in the league. He's the highest paid. I know that.
I think he's the highest paid. Yeah.
Because he's flirting with a DP contract, right?
Well, we'll see after Nashville signs Walker Zimmerman.
Yeah. Oh shit.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that is.
1.25 million in
That's a lot of
allocation.
money
That's a
for
lot of
him.
money.
He's cool, but he's not that cool.
Well, I like the rumor that LA. So if you don't know, LAFC traded Walker Zimmerman to
Nashville. Yeah.
For a total of $1.25 million in allocation.
Over
money.
2 seasons, right?
Over 2 seasons, they get $600,000 this year. It's a lot of allocation. It's a lot of MLS monopoly money. The beauty is, the rumor is they're signing Andy Nahar, where if you've been watching MLS long enough, that was like a young up-and-comer at DC United
10 years ago.
who took off. Yeah, we've been doing this too long. That's the main thing I'm figuring out. We've all been doing this Galaxy thing too long. But they're going to bring in basically an attacking player, and they're say what you will about LAFC, but like Walker Zimmerman is more than
he plays left back too though.
He can cover it both, but like Walker Zimmerman was one of the better center backs in Major League.
You're talking top 3.
We're talking a top tier level center back in Major League Soccer. I will always prefer putting the money in the hands of Major League Soccer FOs and general managers and forcing them to attempt to get it right, because they had gotten it right with Walker Zimmerman. So Walker Zimmerman leaving, whoever they replace him with, doesn't matter how good this person, whoever they replace him with, there's a learning curve. There's figuring out how the refs ref their games. There's understanding your backline, understanding your new goal. There's so much transition on that LAFC defense. It's an enjoyable offseason.
It's a little juicy.
And a little juicy. So it's going to be interesting to see where they spend the money, but I like the idea of them getting weaker in the back.
Mauricio in the chat says Aaron Long, ? Definitely.
Thumbs up.
Is he still in the
It's not
league?
going to happen,
Yeah.
but he's at New York, right?
New York still.
Yeah, I know he was rumored to get transferred out. But I guess
I don't
they
think
couldn't make it
anything
work.
For like a year and a half he's been rumored to
Well, no, there was a big rumor that
He's 27. I mean, it's probably all done.
There was a big rumor. Well, there was a big rumor that it was like a loan, and then if I forget what it was, maybe West Ham or someone, if they stayed up, they were going to buy him. And New York was like, "Nah, we're not going to do that."
Southampton.
Was it a big
Yeah, it was Southampton.
How big was the rumor?
It was big enough. It was big enough that it was.
Was it real big?
How big was it?
How big was it?
All right, so
Wait, no, you didn't answer the question.
Jesse Gallardo wants to know, how would you change the rest of the seats to match V Block?
Blue, obviously.
I want to see the spiral, the big big circular.
That'd be
spiral
cool on the
logo
other end.
south side.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah,
Old school.
do it on the south side, and then do like the current Galaxy crest on one side, current Galaxy crest on the other side. The like prawn eater seats. Current Galaxy crest.
You wouldn't want to see
Current
like
Galaxy
Los
crest,
Angeles on this on that
Quasar.
side?
I don't know.
No,
It's
fuck
not
that.
in.
Or
it's-
at least Galaxy?
We rep in Carson now. Carson.
I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying the ownership and the acceptance. I've never understood people arguing against it. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I've been yelling that for years though.
If it's very simple. If you're writing a letter to the LA Galaxy, and on the envelope you have to put a city. What city are you putting?
I mean, to actually.
If you were mailing a letter
yeah,
to,
it'd be Carson.
so I don't understand people arguing against
But no one's really arguing against it. Like people, it's not even that's the thing. It's like, oh, they think it's this huge diss. I don't see anyone who's like, no, we're not fucking Carson. Like, I don't see anyone yelling that.
Well, yeah, the argument was always like, yeah, it's Carson in LA County. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
What do you?
Yeah.
You understand
what
the
idiot
greater
thinks that,
scope.
yeah, exactly. What idiot thinks that Carson's not in L.A.? Oh,
Well, unless-
22,000.
unless
A
you're
bunch
from
a bunch
the heart of
randoms
the
from
city.
Bakersfield, because it's always someone from Bakersfield
Yeah.
just talking shit.
It's definitely
about
never from
what
Los
is
Angeles.
and isn't LA.
Yeah.
That shit drives me crazy.
That's someone from Kansas City explaining it to me, or I guess Missouri.
By the way, did you seen that thread on Twitter
Mm-mm.
of like he's a guy who's like has like a Dallas Cowboys logo
Yeah,
as his,
he's a Cowboys fan. You can't expect much.
and they were like, oh yeah, they were talking about LAFC, and like people were just like, what are you talking about? And like he couldn't get the troll of like, we know who they are, but we're just pretending like we
We're
don't
fucking
know.
with you.
And the guy was like adamant, like, oh, he's a rival of your guys. Is like, what, from USL or what? Or what?
Yeah.
They play in LA.
I don't know.
It's another MLS team.
And
What
it was
are
like,
guys
are you
talking
sure?
About? I don't get. He really just did
Way
he
over his
did
head.
not
It was.
get it, yeah.
It's one of the best threads that have come off of
Oh, I
Twitter in
gotta
a
find
long
this.
time. All right, Ben. Next question.
All right, we're gonna skip fight everyone. He talked about Rolf getting minutes left back, but we did kind of cover that already in the show.
God.
So Madam
We have 3
Serrano,
left backs. Hopefully never again.
Never again. Never at right back either. Just never.
Yeah.
Just
Keep
never.
them on both sides.
So we'll finish with Madam Serrano saying, if you can have any forward in the league as a backup to Cheech, who would it be? Tom Smart does not count.
Ooh, all right. Well, that's part that makes it difficult.
A backup.
So the person that's going to come on for him, the number 2.
You know what?
And,
And
we can
and
get-
try and make it as realistic as you can.
Yeah,
I assume
Not-
realistic.
not-
We could just pick any
Joseph
forward.
Martinez.
I know. I mean, I'm kind of a little not jealous, but I would have liked the Galaxy to have gone off their Bradley Wright Phillips.
Fuck that dude.
I fuck him now.
I hope he gets eaten by a crocodile.
Is that the theme?
I think I'm
This
I'm with
week.
Ed on that though. I'm with Ed on that though. As somebody who's gonna come on for like 10 minutes. or
Juan
20
Agudelo.
minutes, why would you not try that?
He's not good enough.
He's a proven goal scorer.
Maybe he would have been our next JPA.
Yeah, he's
Like proven New York striker. He comes here, he's like does fuck all.
Make ways for us to sign Gareth Bale.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait to see his contract, and then tell me if you still want him.
I'm interested to see how much he's getting paid.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Because they just suddenly got a whole lot of allocation money. Like maybe it's not about
And they
acquiring somebody new. Maybe it's about paying for somebody.
Yeah, they had to cut payroll because they didn't get that extra allocation money from the league that they got the first 2 years.
The first 2 years.
Yeah.
The first 2 year bump.
I'd like to see Christian. What's his name? Christian Nemeth at Sporting
yeah.
City. Yeah. I think he was like a shots leader last year. That'd be nice.
He's still a starter there, isn't he?
Back
I
up.
think so. Backup.
What's
Well, yeah. Now that Alan Polito's there, I'm sure he's a backup.
Yeah.
who's that U.S. Nats husband that plays for like Orlando?
Dom Dwyer.
Dom Dwyer.
No, please, God, no.
I don't think is he at Orlando still?
He's still at Orlando.
Yeah, it's not good.
But as a backup, I mean, I
He's a
wouldn't like.
backup.
As a
yeah.
backup, he could be that little diamond in
Again, as a
diamond
backup,
in the rough.
as a backup, it's not just about how you
He's
play;
only
it's about what you
29.
make.
I know someone who's realistic.
But he's only 29. Like in a pinch, you can put Dom Dwyer and Hernandez up top.
Backup striker who's realistic. Rocket Romney. My man.
Dave Romney.
Play Romney up top. Bring him back.
I don't know. Matt Stairs was the guy who was scoring all the
Big
goals
Dick
last year.
Stairs.
Headers on lock.
Stairs was the guy who was making them in last
I
year.
miss fucking Dave Romney.
I know. That's center back that I want to sign in the summer.
I'd bring him back in. Get him over the line.
Yeah.
That's it, Ben? That's the last one?
That's it.
There was actually a couple Instagram questions.
Oh, shit.
Really?
Yeah, we're posting that now. We're posting. So if
Dang.
you're on the Instagram and want to get your topics and lightning round questions.
So this one, excuse me, from 626 Think Blue, is Lars getting their seats colored too? All black! Exclamation point, and then monocle emoji, too sweet emoji.
I like that. Andrew, you got to answer.
No.
Do you would be opposed to it?
Would I be opposed to it? No,
Yeah.
of course not. I would fucking
It's just
love
not
Your
happening.
mic's not on.
it. No, we're not getting.
We're sitting here arguing this.
I wouldn't be. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but
Okay.
it's not happening. It'd be cool, but no, it's not happening.
You should push for it.
I mean,
Use all of your political clout to make it happen.
yeah.
Call in
It's
favors.
not, it's not that much. That cloud is not that big.
L block.
Elbow.
And then Jose _ Salg SALG. He's a regular participant with the Lars or the Riot Squadcast.
Mhm.
My God, socials. What favor should I cash in from the Lars father El Gato after kissing his ring?
Oh, he gets to ask for something?
Well, when you go to the Godfather,
Yeah.
you kiss the ring and then you ask for a favor.
Ask him to perform your wedding.
That'll be a masculine one.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go. Yeah, ask him to perform your wedding.
there you go.
Here he's into it. He's down. I'm still trying to get that guy for the vow renewal.
There you go.
I can lock him in. That'd be beautiful.
I mean, I guess that wasn't good enough, but that's fine.
You're right. Yeah. Hey, look.
Oh, I was alright.
Do you, let's be honest. Let's be real. Do you, in any facet of life, compare yourself to Kevin Hartman?
I was a better performer at your wedding than he was
That's true.
because he wasn't.
But he's
there.
trying to make, he's
By
trying to make up
default-
for that.
Yeah,
by default.
I kind of disagree. I was at your wedding. I think that
Kevin Hartman still did a better
Still
job
better, yeah.
sitting at home.
Hey, I actually tried. All right.
You did a good job. You did great.
Thank you, sir. Fuck
But
that.
Kevin Hartman, you wouldn't begrudge me that.
If you came to me and were like, "Hey, Kevin Hart is gonna do my wedding," I'm like, "Sweet, dude.
Completely understand.
Yeah. Absolutely."
It's a bullshit. He'd be like, fine.
Gato?
Oh, hell no.
He'd have my back. He'd definitely have my back. I believe that you would have my back on that.
I'd be like, "Thank you. I did that. Good.
Like, is there anything I can do to stand next to him?
Yeah.
I just want to be close.
I'll be his podium that he just puts the book on top of my head." And that's it.
Put his
Yeah,
tri-
that was
Put his tripod up.
that was our Instagram questions. And I think that's it. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
We have Squadcast FIFA update because that shit's back, son.
All right, let's do it real quick.
We have a new commissioner. You're in this season, right?
Damn.
Who's commissioning?
Jerry Bear.
Jer Bear.
Sure, Bear.
Jerry Bear's taking over for Hugo, who's at least taking a break, a siesta.
He needed, man.
You know, he's the hardest working man in Squadcast land.
Yeah.
Massive thanks to
Huge.
Hugo.
Give him a
Huge.
give him a little bit of criticism, and he'll crumble. Though he'll stop being the commish. The next.
I don't see
season.
Andrew being the commissioner.
No, he's just Andrew's like those puppets from what is it?
What?
The Muppets. You know where
Yeah,
the
like the angry
what am I
puppets.
talking
they
about?
have
The
nothing,
two
yeah, the
old,
Muppets,
The two old guys?
Jewish
Two old
guys
guys,
Yeah.
up in the thing and
They
just
got nothing good
complaining.
to say. Yeah.
That's it. That's Andrew Alisana. Andrew sitting next to a clone of Andrew, just
I'm your husband now.
being angry and miserable. So Riot Squadcast FIFA Season 2 update. We have just finished wrapping up Season 1. We had Yank Grana with Bayern versus, wow, J.O. the Slump God with Leverkusen. Feel like I really didn't stand a chance here. In the finals, J.O. the Slump God, a.k.a. Little Taco, amazing sentence, took the crown and championship after defeating Yank Grana in the finals. First leg was 5-2 Leverkusen. Second leg was 4-1 Leverkusen. Wow, complete beatdown. Congrats to J.O., presuming I'm pronouncing your name right, J.O. the Slump God, on winning the championship. So for Season 2, it's
Is it the Slum God?
no, it's definitely Slump. It's
Slump.
L. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it's J.O. This Lump God. I don't know where the accent came from. For Season 2, Hugo, the former commissioner of the league, is taking a little break, taking a little siesta, and is handing over to Jer Bear the duties of the league. Shout out to Hugo for keeping the league running as long as he did. And seriously, Hugo, you did amazing work, so I appreciate it. This takes a lot of effort.
He did. He kind of fumbled towards the end.
Hate.
Andrew's scrolling on his phone and was like, I'm going to stop scrolling for a second and fucking hate on Hugo. And then we'll go right back to
Just
scrolling.
throw some shade real quick, and then that'll be it.
Slide right back in. This takes a lot of effort in keeping track of the scores and score schedules and Twitter updates and everything else that goes into this online FIFA league. So much respect, and we appreciate it. Thanks, Hugo. Now, for Season 2, will only be played on the PlayStation 4, so they're scrapping the Xbox League. No more of that. It was too hectic. Everything got crazy. There will be 24 teams this season. Any club from any country could be picked, and we are also including the first mid-season single elimination Squadcast Cup tournament. The season's league winner will be getting $50. The Season 2 champion will receive $100, and the Riot Squadcast Cup champion will receive $50 itself. I don't fucking know. I don't think English is his dude's first language. It's okay. We're figuring it out. We're getting there, Jer.
Don't
Jared.
Yeah.
Don't talk shit about Jer Bear.
That's not talking shit, bro. It's inclusive. I'm down. People struggle. I got struggles. You got struggles. Everything fine.
Yeah, I definitely got struggles.
I believe in you. I believe in you, Jer Bear. We will also be he's gonna listen to this like that dude just said I don't fucking speak English. He's like, Mom, you should listen to this. You're gonna read something I wrote out. She's like, honey, you don't ESL.
These are your friends? I mean, yeah, but
there will be we are also having second place in a playoffs receive $25. There will also be a third place match that will receive SpaceX merchandise. That is almost definitely stolen.
no, it fell off a truck, man.
Don't try to was it fence it? You don't try to fence it. You might get busted. This might be the most competitive season yet. Bragging rights are on the line and a lot of prizes to play for. Friendlies will run. Sorry. Friendlies will run to the end of this week. League will start on Monday. Good luck to all the guys. From Jeremy. Nothing.
There you go.
Some of that.
I got Bayern Munich.
You got Bayern?
The 8th pick.
That's not bad.
Yeah, dude. Liverpool dropped to 6.
What's everyone in the world?
Okay.
Liverpool dropped
So
to 6.
Barcelona
well,
and
Barcelona,
Madrid,
Madrid,
Like,
Liverpool,
I think like
City.
Olympic Marseille went like 11th. It was kind
What?
of crazy. Yeah. And
That's the 11th best team you can think of?
No, I mean that's just what somebody picked. But someone picked Boca Juniors.
When did
at the
Dortmund go?
end. It was pretty cool, huh?
When did Dortmund go? Pretty
After
high?
me.
Really?
No, actually Dortmund went before Bayern, I believe.
Okay. I would have taken Dortmund over Bayern.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Eric Haaland is fucking ridiculous.
Oh, that dude's crazy. Anyone else got anything before we're out here?
Yeah,
CBA.
fuck you guys for making me sit here for an hour and a half.
CBA happened.
I wouldn't even talk about that.
It's cool.
I mean, I still haven't even paid attention. What did the players get?
Salary bump. Notable minimum is going to be about 109.
Okay.
Free agency's opening up for more people.
Free agency practically is going to double overnight.
It's like 25 in 4 years, right?
25 in 4 years.
Okay.
Or 20, yeah.
25 or 4
Or
years,
4.
right?
No, you have to be at least 25. And then you have to have.
It's an and. Not
Is it
an
an
or.
and? Yeah.
Oh,
You
it's
have to be at least 25 and have, I think it's 5 or 4
It's
years.
24
of
and
service.
5. Yeah.
So that's going to make free agency start to work. There's still going to be a maximum that teams. I don't think that's been posted yet, but there's still going to be a maximum salary you're allowed to acquire a free agent for,
and a maximum number of free agents a team can acquire.
No, that got scrapped.
Did it?
Yeah, that was an important part. They used to, coming into this season, you were only allowed 2.
Yeah.
So we got Sasha and Katai, which is part of what eliminated AJ, forcing him to go to Miami. You're only allowed the 2 free agents. Starting on the next CBA, unlimited free agents. You're just capped at how much you're allowed to spend for them. There was a change to the third DP rule where it looks like MLS is going to be capping how much you can spend on it.
At MLS's discretion.
At MLS's discretion, yeah.
Which is stupid.
But I mean, it's
But
MLS's.
No, it protects MLS.
Yes.
Because say a guy like Messi wants to sign, but he's only playing in LA. What are they going to do? Say, oh no, you can't because you don't have a guy who's
As a third DP.
Yeah. I mean, that's
not helping the league. That's not building
exactly.
the league.
Yeah, I get that.
So.
That's all right. But they got rid of.
Can I take your seat?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Targeted allocation money is going
It's got
away.
that coronavirus on there.
Oh God. Targeted allocation money is going away. It's becoming a discretionary targeted allocation money.
Only part of it. Not all of it.
No, well, the targeted allocation money is turning into general allocation.
Some
money.
of it, not all of it.
And the other part of targeted allocation money that's staying around is the discretionary targeted allocation money, and that, as you say, is to Major League Soccer's discretion. So those are the big thing. Charter flights.
Charter flights.
Charter flights up to minimum of 8. And by
those
the
partials?
It's actually it's a mandatory 8 period.
That's what minimum. That's what minimum means.
Yeah, but there is no. But
Then you could do 12.
you can't. No, you will eventually be able to get up to
16.
16.
They should double.
But you can't do any more than 8.
Are they the partial still, or they're like full?
No, it's legs, so it's 4 trips.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not even. It's not
But-
even 8 round trip. It's
It's
4 round trip.
It's
Well,
4,
like last year,
That's
the
fucking
the
dumb.
last CBA was like
it was
4
2.
partials, right?
Yeah, it was 4 legs. It's
Yeah.
8 legs, and all playoff matches need to be charters, and any CONCACAF Champions League that is
Are all
south of the
mandatory
border.
charters.
So now
mandatory
you're forcing
charters.
your big teams to use them in like the first like month.
Yeah, and honestly, that's something the owners could decide to do themselves.
Why
I don't understand why it's even
that wasn't how I read
bargained.
it. I read it as like the Champions League and the playoffs exist outside of your 8 legs. Like you have your 8 legs, but if you're in the Champions League, you have to charter all
Yeah,
your
you
people
have
to the
to.
Champions.
Yeah, you
That's
have
not going to affect the amount that you have.
Okay.
I do like that by the end
So,
of 2024, it looks like 80 or so % of your league campaign is going to be chartered flights. It seems like a small step, but it's an expensive step.
Yeah, but they all should be. I mean, honestly, that's one
That's
of
where
the
it
things that makes this league look rinky-dink, and that
Well, when you like the fans are going on the same flight that the team is, like it's
that's
Talking to players on their way.
it's like
Hey,
Bruce
We're
would
gonna
always
miss
tell
that, right?
Bruce would always tell his players, I want you guys dressed in civilian clothes because it's embarrassing. He didn't want he didn't want his players recognized or as little as possible.
Who would have thought back when like you and I were trolling around the Galaxy Games in 2008, like salary cap's going to be $11.5 million by 2024.
Well, I mean, when we were
Back then, I probably would have thought it'd be more.
I know, yeah, exactly. Like 15 years later, you thought like, yeah, it's gonna
It
be like 25 million, 30 million.
Well, I mean, it's still going to be looking at 11 million. 11, not counting designated player money. 11 million is Zlatan, Jonathan, and Gio. And you're at $11 million. Like, it's still slow growth for the bigger teams that really want to invest money.
Yeah.
I do think this is going to be the CBA where the players start to regret how much their minimum salary is. Because outside of there being mandatory domestic rules, we're inching to this point where it's like, well, realistically, how much are you worth compared to how much I'm going to pay you? Like, outside of you being a domestic, I should be able to get someone much better than you for the amount of money I'm paying you. But we'll have to kind of see how that gets flushed out.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's protection for the players.
All right. Anything else, guys? Let's get out of here.
Trying to leave and shit.
Yeah, I'm like my sinuses are all fucked up now. This like last 2 weeks, man. I'm just like wake up, just
Always
feel all
sick
shit.
when I'm here.
No, I'm not sick. It's my sinuses.
You always got something
Well, that's how it goes.
sick or
Andrew, you can find Andrew on Twitter at Samoa Bob and at the games.
You guys
Benjamin,
going on Saturday? You bitches going?
I don't know yet.
What will it take for you to go?
No, it depends on
Oh,
work.
your schedule.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Benjamin, where can they find you on the socials, man?
You can find me at DT Radio Ben on Twitter. You can email the show, riotsquadcast@gmail.com.
Chris, where can they find you on the socials?
Zero Cool 138.
on our thing. On there. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at @thezombie13. You can find the show on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Just search Riot Squadcast. We're all there. Make sure you're liking the posts, sharing the posts. That really helps us out. Spread the word. You can find us every Tuesday right here, youtube.com/Riot Squadcast. The chat room, always fire. Always spitting some hot fire. Andrew's usually in that chat, but not when he's
Plus he's here.
live with us.
He's getting
Usually
shit
fun.
right now.
But yeah, on that note, patreon.com/Riot Squadcast. We're posting regular weekly
It
episodes.
seems like it's I like it. It's getting nice and regular.
So if you want to get on that, patreon.com/Riot Squadcast. $5 to join. Helps us out. Keep the show going. We love it. Thank you so much. On that note,
Andrew's gonna kill Ben.
hopefully you'll see me and Chris on Saturday.
I'll be there. Andrew, you'll be there.
Andrew will be there.
Yeah, I'll be there.
He's gonna kill Ben if Ben shows up there on Saturday. It seems like.
Ben will show up. Ben will show up. I'm
not. Neither of y'all gonna show up. You ain't gonna be there. You gonna be there?
Whoa. Yeah, I'm trying to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for hanging out for another Tuesday. Yeah. This has been objectively one of the hardest weeks of my life, so I'm glad I get to share the conclusion of it with all you fine people.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a friend.
Traveling down the road and back
again. My heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
All right,
guys. We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye. Come see you on Saturday.
But say
and if
hello.
you have stickers, bring me stickers.
Shake hands and
I got a new bottle. I need stickers.
Don't give me a hug, but say hello.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Fuck you, Brian. Suck a dick, bitch.